Welcome to Half-Cocked, a small D&D stream just now starting out. We currently have 2 different campaigns on this channel, and we hope you check them both out. The next adventure begins now.
Hello, and welcome to Half-Cocked D&D. This is our first episode, and we don't know what we're doing, but we're going to try it anyway. I would say we are starting we have a campaign in Wildmount, so just for anyone else that likes Critical Role, sorry in advance for everything that I'm going to get wrong, and that's just what's going to happen. But my name's Grant. I'm the DM. I have with me today Vashon and Andy.
I am Vashon.
Hi, I'm Andy.
Andy is sick and made this extremely difficult for us today. And then we have Roxy and Jen over here as well.
Hello.
Hey, I'm Roxy.
I'm
All
Jen,
right.
and we're also missing another one.
Yeah, I was saying, it's fine. We're fine.
It's fine.
Everything's fine. All right. So,
And it doesn't look like a rat's nest on the camera, so that's a huge win.
it's improvements. Start small.
Yeah.
But without further ado, I'm going to give a little bit of a rundown of what happened last time to remind these guys of where they're at. And so, last time you left from Zadash towards Darktoe to looking for Snowguard's brother and a scroll for Iltha. You stopped by Nicodranus, became a terror to the seagull population there, and managed to hitch a ride with Captain Greenskin on the Emerald Wave, heading out towards Darktoe. While on your way, you had your fair share of adventures, including a treasure island, a ghost ship, and a tree with berries that made it impossible for Snowguard and the ship's cook to sleep because they decided to eat it, which has led to some points of exhaustion on their end, so they're struggling. And so you know that there's a cure, kind of in the seaweed that you guys are passing, but if you don't really get that, they're not going to make it much longer. I
grow tired of living.
You awake the day after the ghost ship. You never go to sleep because you made bad decisions.
Hey, I hung out with him a little bit too. After my meditation.
So didn't I try to lie to them about it? Like, they know that's what happened, right? Like, they know that...
I mean, you ate it in front of them, and the only...
No, but, like, they didn't know that I was... Like, I couldn't sleep, right? Or do they know?
No, they know.
No, we know. We all know.
You did not hide it well.
We know.
I would say that, and the other guy is also not being able to sleep.
Does he have a name, old chef guy?
He does.
We'll go through a quick rundown of the other people that have names on this ship. Captain Greenskin, you know him. The first mate is Jexa, the little goblin lady. Zilia, the navigator, half-elf woman with red hair with an arm missing. The cook, which is the other guy that, as they ate the berries, he's a Goliath named Kothak. Or Conrath, my bad.
Those are very different names.
My bad. I don't know why. And then the shipwright, which is Uso, the male dragonborn, who's like really tiny, nerdy, and we weren't very impressed by whenever you first got on the ship.
And Roxanne stole his hat.
Yep.
Cut that, whatever that small screen is, out of the bottom right corner of your laptop.
Allegedly.
Oh. All right. So, let's see.
Okay, so so I have another point of exhaustion now?
You have another point of exhaustion now.
That's probably
How many are you up to now?
Let's find out.
Yeah, I was about to ask how many do you have?
You know, I totally remember how to do that.
Nailing this.
It's been a while.
Look, we're not professional. We're just broke.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
there we go.
can't get rid of that.
You got it. You did it.
What did
We're
you
good at this game.
Yeah, we're good at this.
Technology.
Again, Andy, I'm just saying, this wouldn't have been a problem if you hadn't gotten sick.
Right?
Oh, but you have temporary
I have
higher
DC.
hit points
Well-
for the berries, right?
Oh, that's gone already,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. My bad.
It's a very temporary boost and
Okay, I think
really
I'm up
bad
to,
drawback.
I think, unless I changed it last time, I think I'm up to exhaustion level 3 now.
Yeah, I think you are.
Okay, so what's going on now?
Exhaustion level 3. Let me look up.
You actually get less exhausted because
You're
so
overtired.
Exhausted?
You're overtired and cranky.
I mean, I am. What about Snowguard?
Look, I can't help what happened with, everything that happened last night with
But they look so tantalizing. Why would you hang that up there?
Why would you put the berries there? They were so tantalizing.
I specifically remember telling you not to eat them.
Disadvantage on ability checks. Speed is halved. Disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws is your new thing.
Can you imagine if this was Weevil? I'd have like 8 feet of movement.
Same, but...
I like how Andy's trying to prove he's sick by wiping his nose on camera. We see you in your charade.
Oh, it's bad. I'm like crying because I'm trying to hold back the scratchy cough.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. But
He's not sick.
I mean...
You can't see his face. Oh, you can see his face.
Yes! I am the one face he can see. But anyway, roll a d12.
I don't want to.
I mean, you guys also had horrible luck.
3.
Let's learn. Ooh, that's an interesting one. All right.
Oh, God.
So,
That's always good news.
all right. So you guys awake. You're on the boat. It's about midday or so. What are you guys doing on the boat?
I'm rocking in a corner, just trying to succumb to the exhaustion that is clawing at the back of my eyeballs as they force themselves open.
Jesus.
I'm gonna walk up to Snowguard and be like, Snow, buddy, can I play you a song to help you sleep?
He's staring at you, rocking back and forth.
I'm going to play a song to help him sleep.
What will you play?
I will play the Lullaby song. But on my performance check, I rolled a 1, which is an 11 for me.
It's still a 1. So you go to start to play the song, and you kind of get into the rhythm of it a little bit too much, and it goes from a lullaby to this rocking beat that's just keeping him awake more.
I'm just twisting it more now. Eldon, I feel much more awake than I did 15 seconds ago, buddy.
I'm just too good at playing songs. I'm sorry. I'll just go find food in the galley. So I just walk away.
Yeah, if you see the chef, don't play him any
I was going to
songs.
say, you see Kothak in there that's stirring, but whenever you get close enough, you see that the pot he's stirring is empty.
Oh, no.
And he's just staring off into space. And he has huge bags
Don't
under
play
his
him a song.
eyes.
Don't play him a song.
Do I see any ingredients lying on the counter?
No, it is just him in the dark, alone, stirring a single pot that has nothing in it.
Yikes.
Alright, I'm going to take out one of my rations
Yeah.
and just pour it in the pot for him. There you go, buddy.
He doesn't acknowledge you and continues to stir.
Oh my. He's
Okay, I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna walk back out to my friends over there, over to Ilsa and Brielle.
Oh, I'm not there.
Are you not there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Just Eltha.
Okay, just
We'll
Ilsa.
catch up with
Yeah.
Brielle in a second.
I'm gonna look at Ilsa and be like, I'm kind of worried about those guys. They're not doing well.
No, they are not. That is why I'm going to become an octopus again and go try to find some seaweed for them.
All right.
See if I can find the cure.
Make a perception check for me.
As an octopus or as...
I mean, no, wild shape, you get your normal bonuses. You're good.
Okay.
Does she just turn into an octopus on the deck and do I have to toss her in? Or does she hop off?
Oh, I have all the perception. 25.
25? All right, so you see as Iltha just turns into an octopus on deck while you're talking to her and just tentacle walks towards the edge of the deck and jumps off. And after a few minutes, you're kind of peering through this dark, murky water, and you kind of see a couple of the seaweed batches that Captain Greenskin pointed out to you, recently. Grab a few, and then very full, you're crawling up the side of the boat again, trying to.
So
get
is she
back up
holding
there.
them
Yes,
in her
she has a couple of arms that are holding,
tentacles.
and she is got the other arms working, trying to get her way
I'm
up.
just getting up on the boat. I'm gonna stay an
I
octopus
already
for a
go over
while.
to try to help her because.
Okay, you help her with the last little bit,
Ooh,
and
I'm all slimy. Can I ink on him?
you can. All of a sudden, your hands are black.
That's a good thing.
It's a defense mechanism.
That's what you get for touching
You
me.
made me ink.
You guys made me ink.
Yep. So.
I'm sorry, who got inked on?
Eldon.
Oh, okay.
All right. But yeah, Captain Greenskin said that he could help make the thing whenever whenever you guys had enough ingredients.
Oh, okay.
So, where is Brielle during all of this?
So, like, in the middle of all this, I, like, all of a sudden swing down off a rope from the top. And I'm, like, fully decked out in pirate gear. And I look super graceful, okay? All I'm saying, I look like a legit pirate.
Make an acrobatics check for me,
God.
just because I want to see how
I have
graceful
any?
this is.
Sure, I do. Okay, I
All
forget
right.
which character this is.
Yes. Yes, Andy.
No, I'm trying to spur on the 1.
Oh, you're willing it to be a 1?
14.
All right, that's not bad.
Ooh.
So, like, you see her, she, like, wraps around the mast and just, like, swings a couple of times and, like, lets go and, like, does a single flip and then lands. I would say that, like, kind of like the superhero pose, like, right in front of you guys, and looks up, just extremely proud.
Ahoy.
I'm still an octopus. I'm gonna go climb up on her.
Octopus clap. Okay, as you're doing that, an octopus climbs up on to your shoulder.
Yes.
I have seaweed in my tentacles. I was all on your shoulder.
Super legit right now.
Oh my god.
Captain Greenbeard's just like,
He looks at you and just goes from his like cabin.
the
Now-
student has
now
become the
take-
teacher.
Take me to him so I can give him the seaweed.
Okay.
Except all you hear is
Is that?
He knows.
I only assume what octopus noise make. I can only assume.
No.
Okay, I slowly walk you over to Captain Greenbeard.
He kind of says, "That's a nice octopus you have there."
Thanks.
Just unfazed.
Just unfazed.
But it looks like we've got some seaweed we can try.
He kind of takes it and he's like, "I think these will do nicely. I think we might have enough to where we can make the cure for our friends here."
So like I'm still on deck.
Yeah, you're still on deck. He looks over you as he says that last part. What is happening whenever he looks over there?
So this is on the deck.
Yeah, you're on the deck. He is on the deck. He is like has the seaweed in hand and is looking at you. I'm gonna get to work. He like, turns around and like gets into his captain's quarters and starts working. Let's just see how well he does on that.
Oh god.
Okay, I would say kind of leave him to his work for a little while, and then about a couple hours later, he walks out, and he has kind of like this little like, kind of like a paste almost, and he has like two little things, like little bowls of it, and he hands you one. He just says, "Eat this, you'll feel better."
I just eat the entire bowl with the paste and everything.
I would say that you take 3 points of damage just based on
What
like
sort of damage?
piercing. No, you're not.
Oh god, no!
Ow! This hasn't cured anything at all.
I wanna crawl up to him and just put my tentacle on his face.
It's been 2 hours. Are you still on
Yes,
octopus?
she could be in for 4 hours.
Okay, but
Dude.
why?
Because why
Because she
not?
can do things like put her tentacle on your face.
So what have you been doing as an octopus for the last 2 hours?
Chilling.
On my shoulder.
Just hanging out. There.
Okay, so, ew, God, I hate sushi. What is this?
Alright, he's getting, I would say, it goes,
I'm tired.
it'll probably take until tonight to kick in, but it should do the work.
He I tried to force my eyes closed, and they almost was like.
They like force
I want
themselves
to
up.
play him another lullaby.
Alright, go for it.
And he rolled another one.
Do it. What?
We
What?
can't hear you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cutting out. We're learning.
I think you're just muted.
Nope. We're amazing at this, guys.
Hey, I didn't touch anything.
I didn't touch anything.
Is the Bluetooth speaker on? Are there lights anywhere?
I do not
It's
see.
flashing.
Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
flashes.
that's fine. And we will be right back in just one
Technical difficulties. 5 minutes in.
moment. All right, we are good at this, but we have figured it out.
Alright.
Hi, Andy.
I rolled a 20 on my performance.
Nat or
Falling into sleep.
Nat or dirty 20?
Oh, it was a 10, but I got
Okay.
a 20 with my awesome performance.
Jesus Christ,
So
man.
he plays just this beautiful, haunting lullaby, and you feel it kind of start to take effect, but I would say you're still under the effects of the berry a little bit. Like you're just kind of like you're in that like half awake, half asleep.
I just want to flirt my Gorgon.
I'm
gonna crawl off of him now and become Ilsa again.
All right, so you see the
Transform.
I mean, you don't have to crawl off me before
octopus
you do that.
starts to like kind of curl in on itself, and then all of a sudden turns back into the elven form of Ilsa.
Hello.
It was you the whole time.
It was you the whole time.
Yes, it was
But,
me.
me and the octopus did so many things in the last 2 hours. Haunting, magical things.
I don't think so.
Did I
You see Captain Grayskin stay there, he just goes, I'm gonna give this to Conroth. And starts to like walk down the stairs. Alright, so he walks downstairs. Things are getting better for you. However, a little bit later, I want you guys, whoever's on deck, to make a perception check for me.
Yeah, if I can't sleep, I guess I'll stay up here.
You're at disadvantage.
Well, it's not going to get worse than that.
Yeah, not me.
It's a 12. I rolled an 8 and an 18.
21.
Alright, so you...
7.
Alright, so Brielle, with her amazing pirate training,
I'm using my...
Yeah, she has a spyglass, and she's just like on the crow's nest, looking around, and all of a sudden you start to hear something kind of off to the right of the ship on its starboard side, because I learned things.
Ew.
All
Is
right.
it bow or stern?
I don't even know. I'm just kidding. It's bow.
Poop deck.
But
Don't flare your
let's see here.
nostrils at
I
me.
will.
all of a sudden, you hear screaming, and you kind of like zoom in on the spyglass, and you see.
I press the zoom
I was saying, like, you kind of twist a little bit. You know what I mean. Anyway, yes, you zoom and enhance. Say like CSI Miami. But you see what appears to be the silhouette of a ship that has a couple of extremely large tentacles starting to wrap around the outside of it.
Captain Greenbeard.
That's not my name, but what?
What's his name?
Captain Greenskin.
Captain Greenskin.
Yeah.
On the starboard side.
He kind of like looks off and he goes, what is it? It's far away.
It's a ship with tentacles.
He kind
Does
of
the ship have tentacles?
he kind of like runs back to his captain's quarters and comes back with a spyglass of his own, and he's like looking back and he just goes, well, shit. You guys are bad luck. Why are you like this?
Well, every morning I wake up and I feel like I'm forced to choose some misfortune to befall us.
It's almost like that misfortune just keeps happening, despite the fact that there are other things on that, chance that aren't so bad.
Captain Greenskin, we brought you some treasure that we found on an island. Okay, just saying.
I mean, look, I'm not saying you guys aren't worth the trouble, but you're really pushing it.
We really appreciate you giving us a ride.
While all this is happening, I'm like swinging on the rope behind the other side of the ship.
Snowguard is trying to, but he's like so delirious. I just like slam into the mast.
I like to think that more you just like slide along the deck of the ship, just slowly and sadly.
Eldon's the one who should be trying. He was my apprentice.
The apprentice's apprentice.
Okay, so what do you see there, old Captain Green? Anatomy?
That looks like a kraken out there, and it looks like that ship is flying the flag of Amman, which is the city to the south of here. I say at that point you hear like faint screaming from that direction. Like you just hear like
That ship is... Those people are hurting the Kraken, obviously.
he just goes. You kind of see that he's just kind of sitting there looking out there, kind of looking agitated, that kind of thing. Just looking.
Do we like these people that are being attacked?
I mean,
So we're on like a pirate ship, right?
You're on a pirate
we
ship.
flying
Yeah.
pirate colors?
yeah.
So like this ship probably doesn't like us, right?
I mean, you don't know, but
One
you would
could
assume no.
Can I throw out an idea? I mean, the Kraken's attacking that ship. We could just
Yeah,
safely go past.
that's sort of where I was heading with that line of questioning.
Why does Dr. Greenskin look so
Do we know how many?
You
Do we
could-
know if
you
Krakens
could
travel
ask
in
him.
packs? Is there just one?
Make an
Kraken?
intelligence check.
Shit.
Disadvantage because you're still sleepy.
Plus 0. 11.
Probably not.
All right.
What are you thinking, Captain?
He just kind of goes, part of me wants to help him, part of me wants to keep walking. So...
Well, you can walk as much as you want. It's not going to change the direction of the ship, so we'd probably have to, like, steer around.
Don't you have sleep to get?
I wish! Snowguard finally snaps and just... his tail.
Oh, sad.
Do you have any particular feelings about this
He goes,
country?
I mean, I don't have any particular tie to there, but it's still, people. And as he says that, you hear, like, more screaming and, like, yeah, he's just like, this is hard. He kind of, like, gathers around the crew, and he's like, what do you think we should do here? And Jexa goes, I say leave him, because we need to leave, and that thing is going to kill us if we get close.
I agree.
Yeah, I don't think we should. I think we should steer clear.
I think that Blondor in the Zenith.
Thank you for your contribution, Snowguard. Stellar stuff as always. And I say, Uso, the shipwright, the little, like, scrawny dragonborn, he goes, but I don't know. I don't like the fact that we're leaving people to drown and die. Just battery's running low, by the way.
On what?
Andy
Sorry.
Uh-oh.
is.
Exit
Okay.
scene right.
We're doing great.
You know what I don't need is this negativity, Grant.
It's fine, but yeah, he kind of seems to be a little bit more like on the side of wanting to try and help those people. So he's
Could we take a vote?
all right.
I am not going to be helpful.
Can we try?
I mean, going to the ship, we would not be fighting a Kraken. We would have to get people off the ship, right? Like,
Yeah.
realistically.
Oh God.
Sure.
Yeah, I would say
I don't know that we have the ability to kill a Kraken.
a few more tentacles you see start to come up and wrap on top of the ship and start to pull it down.
All right, Captain. You've given us this ride. We've been level with you. You've been level with us. Make your decision. We'll do whatever it is you think is best.
He kind of sits there and thinks. I would have to say that it's more important that we keep our ship afloat.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Fuck 'em. Let's go.
I agree with you, Captain. You are a wise man. I don't know why I'm talking with you.
It's okay, Captain. They're not angry. That's actually the sound of forgiveness. Screaming and then silence. Uh-oh.
Natural 20.
On.
He punches you in the face and walks away.
I mean,
Yeah, I was
gonna say,
mean you're
doing
knocked out?
4 points of damage.
Is it piercing damage?
It's bludgeoning.
Does that mean you're knocked out? You could be
No.
asleep now.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
Being
have
contagious.
a quick point of order question. Is Snowguard resistant to bludgeoning damage?
No.
Oh.
You see him after he like kind of punches. You see he kind of just like walks back into his quarters and slams the door behind him.
Aw, sad day.
It is a tough decision, but we are not equipped to
I'm a little
fight a Kraken.
confused on how we're supposed to be, like, pirates if we want to save people.
He's
like,
a pirate with feelings.
Okay.
People are complex.
The important thing is he wants us to go save those people. So let's go.
Should we go save the people? I think we should probably.
Isn't that what he said?
I
He
think
just said
Snowguard
we
should
should.
do nothing.
No, he just said, he gave me a hug and said, go save those people. You guys were right there.
Eldon, start playing pirate
Yeah.
music. We're gonna
Are
go
you,
fight
are
this
you,
Kraken.
are you commandeering the ship?
I go up to the I don't even know the word.
helm.
I go up to the steering wheel.
You see as
Can I attempt to like reconfigure the sails to get us heading towards that direction?
okay.
I grab the stick shift.
How? Okay. don't think that's how that works. But
You don't know. I'm a pirate here. I've excelled.
She is the most qualified pirate.
of everyone here, yes.
Is this a coup?
Are you guys like trying to mutiny right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I think so.
How sneaky are you about this mutiny?
I'm super stealthy.
All right, then you need to like
Do you
make
want
a
to
stealth
be?
check because there's some people that are going to try and stop you if you try and take over the
The
ship.
captain wants to do this, obviously. Nat 20.
Nice.
Disappearing into the shadows. You see as as Brielle stealthily like makes her way to the helm and slowly
Oh,
starts
is that
to
where the
change the
steering wheel
course.
is? I don't know ship words.
Anyway.
It's
Cockpit.
a wheel.
It starts to take the wheel. And I need a stealth check from Eldon to try and change the the heading a little bit.
Some music on board.
Oh my god.
Nat.
Nat 20.
Oh my god.
All right, and very stealthily, you see as he like goes to the side of the ship, and just like with a flick of a wrist, you see like just very quickly changes a couple of the heading and the angle of the sail shifts over that way. And you see as a few of the people on the deck are just like, you see like just mass panic as that starts to happen, and you see people just running back and forth and freaking out. And you see like them trying to like change the direction of the sail, that kind of thing. But at that point, Greenskin walks out, and he sees. I'm just gonna make a perception check to try and see if he kind of puts together what you guys are doing here, or if he thinks you're trying to steal his ship. You roll a 19.
Okay.
Plus 6, 25. You just
I had 26 on my stealth.
you got what?
He had stealth 26.
Stealth
And
26.
mine's 29.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm saying
This is
like
to see if he understands.
pretty much
Okay.
he's trying to piece together what's happening here.
Yeah.
This is him like popping out of here, just being like,
The higher he
what's
rolls, the more
happening here?
advantageous it is.
Correct.
Yeah.
I believe so, yes.
Yes. I would say he looks around, he just goes, I knew I liked you guys. And like you see as like Jexa, the first mate, just like looks and goes, what? They took over the ship. What do we do? He goes, let's lean in. You see as you guys start sailing towards this ship. Let's see here. At that point, I say you hear a few more, or you see kind of the last remnants of the ship are starting to get taken down. And let's see. Yeah, let's see here. All right. So, at this point, I say all of the ship is kind of underneath the water. You don't see any tentacles around, but you do see a couple of like. I want you guys to make perception checks to kind of see what you see here.
21.
9. I would very much like to sleep, please. This is the worst.
I mean,
17.
17.
Oh wait, sorry, 16. Math.
Math.
16 as well.
Math.
Natural 20 for Greenskin.
And
Oh, I get advantage.
Peter rolled a 16 plus whatever his modifier is.
I'm assuming it's a lot.
Sorry, I thought
Peter was-
my bad.
And
Andy, you're amazing. All right.
I have that.
We have a fifth party member who's in here, so that's
He actually got a 22.
That's not. All right. So using say Greenskin and mostly Peter, you guys kind of point out that there are probably about 10 or so people that I would say are kind of like floating on driftwood and just like looked panicked and scared.
how close are we to the wreckage?
Can I turn
Close.
to Ilsa and say turn into a shark and go rescue them?
As
They're
you
all
say
going to
that,
shit themselves.
Greenskin runs and jumps off the ship, turns into a shark, and dives into the water.
Snowguard sprints to the edge of the boat and also leaps into the water.
Oh God! So as you see,
I'm gonna run to the edge of the boat and go, yeah, go get him.
okay, so you see as Greenskin like majestically like jumps and just dives straight into the water, and I want you to make an acrobatics check for me to see how graceful this jump is.
Well, it's a 4 and a 3, so I do have a +4, so it's a 7.
So you see he's like running and he kind of like looks like he's really tired right at the end, and then just like slips off the edge and falls like ass
Hitting
over
the side
tea
of the
kettle
ship.
into the water.
I'm bouncing off the side of the ship.
I won't give you that, but like just like go.
Can you swim?
I don't don't think I ever have had to before.
Are you floating?
Am I floating?
You're wearing heavy armor.
I'm not.
I'm going to also transform into a shark and go save someone.
As you see him start to like have that realization of, oh crap, I can't swim.
I mean, maybe I
A
can
shark
swim. I don't know.
pops up underneath him and like is propping him up on top of the water.
Is that Captain Greenskin?
It has a greenish hint to it.
All right, I'm like,
Oh.
let's go,
Okay, then I'm
magic
not
shark,
a shark.
save them. I was like,
Well,
point
then
majestically
I'll
on top of.
If a shark could sigh, that's what would happen right now.
So I'm riding a shark majestically into this wreckage.
How close are we to the ship?
I would say you guys are like pretty close. Pretty much you saw the last tentacles go in as you were going towards it. You haven't seen any tentacles come out in a while.
Okay, I'm just, because I don't have any water abilities, I'm just gonna be on the ship with my crossbow in case something happens. Keeping an eye on everything.
Got it. Okay.
How does Captain Greenskin is the shark he transformed into a large enough shark to where everyone can hold on, or does he need help?
You know that he probably can't save everyone like that.
I'm still gonna go turn into a shark as well and go get the rest of the people.
All right. So what I want you to do is make.
Do I need to also get Stowe from the other shark?
Make a strength check with the shark's. I would say strength modifier.
Shoot.
You did okay. Here, I'll help you out because I have to look it up too.
Yeah, each animal's so different.
Yep. So here we go. It is a +4 to whatever you add. He rolled a 19 in that case.
So that's 12.
12. All right. So you see as Iltha and Captain Greenskin are like kind of swooping around and manage to get a few people each. Say Captain Greenskin has about 7, or no, I'd say he has 7, including you, attached to him, and you have the other 4. And you all are kind of like slithering back to the ship at this point. All right. Is anyone doing anything to help these two?
I have a question now. Can we make it to where we insert the word Slytherin into every campaign? Because that's 2 in a row now. I'm just saying.
Anyway.
I lower a rope ladder down for them.
As you do that, you see a few of the people are just like very weakly climbing up the top, and I say Captain Greenskin shifts back into his human form and has
I'm on his back.
No, has a hold of you with one arm and is just like,
I'm like, I can climb ladders, man.
I hate you so much right now.
I was so inspired by your majestic dive. I wanted to do it myself.
I appreciate it. But
I've
maybe have a plan.
I've never been in open water before, so.
So at this point,
Does this boat not have like life rings or something we can toss down?
Yeah, this boat is not
pirate
nautical.
ship.
It's not nautical OSHA compliant.
I'm sorry that this pirate ship set in a like medieval-ish time frame does not have lifeboats or like Sure, it has a little life ring.
I bet they don't even have seafaring permits that they need.
Probably not. It's a pirate ship.
So can we tell how many people were left behind?
You feel like you got them all. There really weren't that many survivors on this.
I see.
Yeah.
He had to eat. He was hungry.
All right.
You see Iltha off to the side as a shark just chewing on somebody.
I would never. Excuse me.
No.
I would never.
That is her decision.
A person.
That is where I draw the line.
Murder, yes. Eating them, no.
That's disgusting.
All right. So you see as a dwarven woman that you have managed to rescue, she just kind of like looks, kind of has like this sunken expression on her face and kind of grabs a hold of Captain Greenskin. She just kind of sits there and it goes, thank you, and she kind of like looks back and she goes, there were 100 people on board this ship. Thank you for saving us. And she kind of like looks to all of you. My name is Thalen Ironarm. I say we were just a travel vessel going to Port de Mali when that thing attacked us. We will help out however we can. And she kind of like looks back at the people and they're kind of like, yeah. They're just like, yeah, like we don't have a lot of options here. We see you're pirates, but like, what else are we gonna do? And just goes, I can tell that you're good people. Thank you. And you guys are starting to sail off. Are you saying anything to say Thalen or anybody else, or what's going on?
Don't eat the berries. Y'all find berries? Don't eat them.
She just kind of like looks at you and goes,
I'm not doing this crap again.
She just kind of looks at you and goes, I'll keep it in mind.
I walk up to her solemnly and put my hand on her shoulder. And I go, ma'am, I'm so plorging for your blang.
Is he okay? Like, is he
No,
fine?
he's not okay. He ate the berries.
That's what happens when you eat the berries?
Well, this is recovery.
This is how bad was he?
I got better.
I slowly just start leading him down.
I'm gonna try to find some clean, dry clothes for these people.
As you start to go down the stairs, a large tentacle comes up
Son
from
of a
underneath.
motherfucker.
Let's say the water.
Do I notice?
I mean,
I
don't know where I'm at.
would say that you're like kind of halfway there.
I'm sure we would feel the impact.
I want to pull out my crossbow.
I have a question.
Well, maybe it's friendly. Hang on.
No.
All right, and yes, what's up?
Can control water apply to oceans?
Yeah,
You
100%.
can lower him so
I can whirlpool. I can do anything.
You might destroy the ship, though.
That might mess with
Well,
the
how
ship.
big is the Kraken though? If I whirlpool, like,
This
the other
tentacle
side of the
implies that
Kraken-
it's pretty big.
One tentacle could probably
Yeah,
crush the ship.
Exactly. So whirlpool has to be 50 feet.
So you're saying
If I
whirlpool, like,
whirlpool,
in
like,
the ocean below it?
backward part of him, okay, like far enough away from the ship, but like the backward part.
I
of
feel
him.
like he's pretty affixed to the ship right now, and where he goes, we probably also,
I also
go.
worry that the tentacle, like, if
It hasn't
it's
gone down yet. It's
So
just
it's over the
coming up.
side.
It's basically
So it's not. I thought it was through the ship. I'm sorry.
no. We are a slow motion.
Okay.
We're in a slow motion shot right now where Iltha's like doing math, trying to figure out what's going on, as a tentacle arm is like starting to come over the back of the ship.
I can
if it's
also
over
part
the
water.
ship, you don't want him to go down.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Can I polymorph the Kraken?
I'd have that too, dude.
Oh my god.
Yes. I think
Is there
so.
how many cubic feet would you say the Kraken is?
Are you within 60 feet?
You don't have to do that. It literally just has to.
Has to make a save.
It has to make a wisdom save.
Turn him into something cute.
He has
No, the last time we did that, we had to kill the cute
He
thing.
has to be cute or
No. We just transform it and then run away.
Into what?
Turn him into like a goldfish or
No, I
something so
want
it doesn't
something that
die.
I can keep.
We're not keeping the polymorphed
Please.
Kraken as a
Because
pet.
he'll get
It
bigger.
lasts an hour, by the
yeah,
way.
He might be
it doesn't
appreciative.
Okay, and then in an hour he'll be the Kraken again. He might be appreciative.
And he
I
will
will.
eat. He is
All
hungry.
right. Are you doing that?
Yes, please do that.
What's the save?
Yes, I'm going to step. I'm going to step like onto the railing of the ship and grab my lyre and like strum a magnificent chord and cast polymorph.
All right. What's the save?
Wisdom.
So as you cast it, so you see the magical spell energy hit like the tentacle, and it just keeps coming.
Oh shit.
It's
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a crossbow.
all right. Make an attack roll.
I'm so useless.
I haven't done this.
I mean, if you also want to try, you're more than welcome. I would say that this is like a 6 second. Each of you has one thing you can try before it like hits the ship.
Did my polymorph count as my thing?
That's your thing.
Okay, how big is the tentacle?
Like I would say
several feet.
I would
or-
say that if this is scale model of ship,
Hang on a second.
then I would say that like tentacle is about like this, coming up like right here ish. So it's starting to like
Okay,
kind
so
of
like
come over.
5 feet ish wide.
I would say maybe a little more than that. Like it's a pretty
More?
thick
Okay,
tentacle.
All right.
All right.
I got you.
That was a nat one.
You're like, oh shoot, and you're like helping this person at the same, or helping Snowguard at the same time, and you're like trying to like get the crossbow bolt like latched, and you can't like pull it back in time. And as you're starting to pull it back, you let go, and you're like, I got it. And as you let go, you just hear. And you see as one of the people you just saved has a crossbow bolt buried in their stomach.
I'm sorry.
Just like looking up at you like,
I'm so sorry.
all right, what are you doing?
That was my bad.
since Eldon's polymorph didn't work, I'm gonna try to polymorph too.
Go for it.
Because I just think that whirlpool might be too dangerous.
You said wisdom save?
Yeah.
I should have used the magic missile.
I almost
You see, as Iltha, kind of taking a note from Eldon, kind of performs the same little arcane ritual, shoots out the spell, and it hits. What does it change into?
Yes.
Is there any requirements or just whatever? you
No,
want?
it's whatever she wants.
I want it to be a little guppy. The little baby,
Little
tiny
baby.
fishy, little guppy.
All right, so all of a sudden you see as this large tentacle, all of a sudden you see like a little tiny guppy that's like this big, like fall into the water and start to swim at the ship.
I go grab a net and I try to catch it real quick.
I try to stop. I'm gonna try to stop her.
All right.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage, I would say like a strength save, like you're trying to grapple her.
Okay. 16.
16?
What do I need?
Make a dex save for me.
Dex save.
Oh, she has
Because
a
you're
lot
like
of-
trying to slip away from his grasp.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
So as you start, you like catch out of the corner of your eye her starting to go for a net, and you just like scoop her up because you're right next to her. Like you're
Right.
able to just like
Right.
hold on to her.
No.
And she's just like like look over at her and just like.
No, you're not getting any more lollipops! Ever!
You don't even know how many lollipops I
As-
already
You're not
had.
getting any more!
As it turns into a guppy, also because you displaced a lot of water just now. Boom! And like the entire ship kind of sinks for a second,
Oh, shit.
and then pops right back up. There's a lot of water that got on deck, but it didn't like
That's
get
a-
under like too
That's
much.
a nice,
got on
nice
there.
little physics touch there. I like that.
I mean,
was good.
science.
Stay in school.
Who is manning the ship? Because we need to get far,
I'm now-
far away.
I'm now
You
like
see
this area.
Greenskin like walks in and he's like, I got this.
Okay.
And
Thank
I
you.
say basically he's like pointing out like the people that are like gonna do the best work.
I just imagine all the people who we just saved were just like, well, they made that look real freaking easy.
I'm trying to like kind of like stand in front of the dead guy that I just killed.
He's alive.
Okay.
He's just
He just a little crossbow bolt.
he's a little look, he's had a day. He was on a ship that sank due to this thing. Right whenever this thing got turned into a guppy, he got shot with a crossbow bolt in the stomach.
It's the lollipop.
You
And
should,
he's-
yes, give him a lollipop.
He grabs the lollipop. Make a persuasion check with disadvantage. We're just gonna see how this goes.
What is that? That's a 9. So
Roll
a
it.
10.
Or
5.
he smacks it out of your hand and walks away. Pulls the crossbow bolt out and throws it down.
No, you're supposed to leave it in. And he bleeds out and dies. He doesn't know basic first aid.
I'd say he's kind of like holding himself, and he walks over, say to Iltha, and he just goes, "Your friend shot me. Can I please have some healing?"
Yes, of course.
He kind of gathers with the druid powers that she might be able to do that.
Unappreciative.
Yes, yes. I will do cure wounds on
I
him.
want it.
You want the guppy
I need a
that's going to turn
companion.
back into a kraken
I
in
need
1 hour.
A kraken would be a badass companion.
And where are we going to keep it?
in the ocean.
Just
Obviously.
as you're having this argument on deck, Captain Greyskin just goes,
I'm still holding her, by the way.
"Yeah, it's still holding her. Like you guys are pretty far away from the guppy at
Okay.
this point,
The
but
guppy I heard is still like.
yeah, it's like still trying to come after you guys.
It's like
but not
it's
making-
like Marlin trying to chase the boat.
Pretty
behind
much.
Nemo.
Exactly. And
So that is 10.
all right, so yeah, that heals up, and he just says, "Thank you," and kind of heads down. And as he's like passing Brielle, just gives her a stank eye on the way down, just
Rude.
and keeps walking. And
I forgot that I have Penelope too.
oh yeah,
Penelope's
yeah.
still here.
yep, the flying cat sitting on your shoulder.
I'm
Don
gonna go out to
Raphaelangelo.
I'm gonna go out to
You jumped into
Brielle.
the ocean with Don Raphaelangelo.
Yeah, he no help he was.
He's a turtle.
Turtles can swim. Tortoise? I don't know.
I don't know. It was unclear. It was left
Or
unclear.
turtle. He's pretty,
Terrible with animals.
Yep.
he's pretty large.
And so, as you were like having the discussion of like wanting to keep the Kraken, Captain Grayskin just goes, "That's a dumb idea. Don't do that."
Well, obviously I can't now.
Good.
I need to start talking in a southern accent.
Is that part of your
He's-
becoming a pilot?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the last step.
I know I probably can't sleep, but I'm just gonna go lay in the bed until...
I just put a pillow under his head right there.
As soon as you touch, out.
I find like a tiny blanket to put on top of him.
You see,
And I put a lollipop in his mouth.
you see Conrath in a cot that's not too far away, or like a little hammock. As well.
Can I get rid of my exhaustion now?
You get rid of 1 point of exhaustion today.
Damn it!
Look, man, I didn't make the rules.
Stupid berries.
You did this.
So does this count as a long rest, technically?
I would say at this point, sun's starting to set, and yeah, you guys can take a long rest if you need to.
I like how he ate the remedy the same way he ate the berries. Like
Without question.
He never learns.
Recover 1 level of exhaustion during this rest. Okay, cool. Thank you, D&D Beyond.
To be fair,
Not sponsored by D&D Beyond.
What?
Yeah, his mind definitely wasn't in the right spot after, 2 nights of no sleep?
3.
3 nights of no
Yeah.
sleep. Yeah.
What? 72 hours without sleep is fine, I'm sure.
All right, I'm down to exhaustion level 2, which is...
Why? Why'd you do that?
I don't remember.
I got away from it to look at the Kraken.
I can just look it up. It's not a big deal.
It is, I believe, you no longer have disadvantage on attack and saving throws.
It's just ability checks?
It's just ability checks and your speed is halved.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let's see here. All right.
And I'm no longer dying.
You're no longer dying. Good for you.
Yay.
I did it. All right. But that night, you start to experience some really rough dreams. You start seeing images of Till, I would say, in the last moments that you shared with him. I would say his kind of charred body kind of sits in your arms again. You see the extremely unfortunate moment where you threw that body at his family. And
I didn't throw it. I placed the necklace on his sister and then turned it into his body.
For
It's
his
very different.
sister to just...
It's very different, but carries the same weight, what you just did to them.
I was going through some things at the time.
They were too! But anyway.
Well, they weren't until I did that.
Yeah, then they suddenly were. I would say, and you're just plagued with nightmares of like, is there something I could have done? Is there something I could have done to help him? And you awake the next morning, and there's something different about you.
Is he still sleeping on the deck?
No,
He's
I'm in like the
he's
bed
sleeping
below.
kind of in like
Okay.
a hammock that's nearby.
So I wake up. For some reason, I don't have a shirt on. Did somebody take my shirt off while I was asleep?
No,
What
you always
happens?
take your own clothes off when you're sleeping.
I also smell like, almost like a burning smell, like almost like a burning like flesh smell. And as I look down, my shirt is off. Right over my heart on my chest here, there is a weird, like it looks like a burn scar almost with like the healing tissue. It's like darker in color than the rest of my body. And it's in a weird, it almost looks like a shape. And I don't recognize it immediately, and I kind of keep looking at it, and it is a weird scar in the shape of the symbol of Bahamut.
Oh! Till is trying to send him a message. Maybe.
I don't know. I just saw this fucking thing. I don't know what it is. So I'm like,
It's like a
guys.
brand? Like you were branded?
Yeah.
I'm like poking it.
Yeah. Ow!
Little bitch.
All of a sudden, I, without meaning to, conjure a mage hand to smack her.
All right, you kind of like reach out, and you aren't like quite close enough to her because she kind of dodges out of the way. I want you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, but let's see how this goes.
19 plus 6.
So you manage to dodge, but you see a spectral hand come out of his hand and try and smack you in the face.
It's like a little hand.
Just, like it's his full-sized hand that like reaches out and tries to smack you.
I don't. I've never done that before.
I like grab his head.
That's weird.
And I'm like yelling in his ear, Till! Till, are you
No,
okay?
it's just me. It's just me. Oh my God! Stop, please.
Don't be a little bitch, you get
It's
it right
so loud. Ow.
Snow, what else happened while you were sleeping?
I'm like suspicious.
I mean, I had like some weird dreams about Till and
Did
his
he talk
final
to
moments. No, I just It was just memories. It wasn't like a vision or anything. And then I had this weird brand on me, and I feel like odd energy almost this morning.
You're
It's weird.
possessed. You're possessed by Till.
I'm not.
He's in there.
I'm not possessed.
I mean, he's been possessed before.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
possessed.
saw how
2
he
days
can't
ago.
resist
Let's
possession.
not forget that Peter likes to kill people in his sleep sometimes.
Yeah, Peter. Were you responsible for this? Did you brand me in my sleep, Peter?
Peter just looks at you and just kind of goes.
And he's not.
Getting some mixed messages here.
Getting mixed signals.
I wonder what else I can do.
All right, where are you doing this?
Okay, so
Yeah, what is happening?
in this,
Wow.
how many hit points do you have?
Oh God.
Oh my god!
Okay, she has a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna burn this immediately.
Go for it.
This is what I would do. Okay, I don't know. I feel like this weird power, and there's like almost like a crackly, like sparky almost look at my fingertips. I don't know. You could describe it.
It's you. It's your thing.
And all of a sudden, I point at. You know what? Just for funsies, I'll point at the cook. What's his name?
Conroth,
So I'll point at Conroth,
who's asleep, by the way.
who is asleep, and without realizing it, I do focus an effort of will and fire off a first level chaos bolt at him.
Make a spell attack at advantage because this person is asleep. He's also a commoner and does not have many hit points.
Oh shit! I don't know what my modifier is.
Alright, I have a number in mind of how many hit points he has. I'm going to hold it up after he rolls.
You need an armor class too for him.
That's a good point. Got it.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 2d8 plus 1d6 damage.
This man gave you fried chicken.
And
I don't know what this does.
You're curious.
Snowguard has
7 hit points.
Snowguard has no idea what this does.
If you go
I
over
didn't know-
14, you kill him.
I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
Why didn't you hit me?
Okay, alright. 10.
What kind of damage is it?
And it is force damage.
So you see him point, and it almost looks like just someone punched the air and just kind of makes waves through the air, and it just hits the underside of Conrath and makes him hit up against the wall, and you just hear, and
Shit!
he's
shit.
hits the ground, hits the wall, hits the ground, and you just see blood start trickling into the deck.
Elsa, fix it.
Fix you or fix
Him, I'm fine, I think.
That's one failed death saving throw.
Fix it.
Cure wounds?
Go for it.
Can I cure wounds to a dead guy?
He's not dead.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. You see shallow breaths.
10.
Okay, so pops up back to full health. You see as his wounds start to heal up a little bit, he just goes, What? Why? Who? And he's just looking around trying to figure out what exactly is going on.
Don't look at me.
We're gonna make an insight check to see if he can figure out what happened here. He gets the feeling that it was you guys. He doesn't know which one it is, and he just goes, "What? Why did you do that?"
Oh yeah, I'm gonna level with you. I did that.
Why?
As you can tell, I am not.
Why would you do
I am
that?
a big burly ice dragonborn, basically.
I see.
Not really magical, but apparently I got some magic now, and that's one of them.
You've got the magic in you.
I do. I've got the magic in me. Every time I touch this ship, it turns into madness.
He just looks at you and just goes, "Okay." Just kind of.
I promise not to do that to you again. That's on me. The best part is I guess I probably know by now what it is, right?
So you kind of get the feeling that you got some sort of magical touch. Okay. I'll say whenever you were sleeping.
I spent the night with Michael Jackson.
Oh God, good Lord.
No.
Just no.
What in the gosh darn tarnation is going on here?
What in the darn carnation is going on here?
Snow.
I
You need to
have
be
never.
Careful.
Why?
If you have magic,
I'm
you have
not
to be
supposed to have
careful.
magic. This is
Well,
new.
you do now. It looks like, I don't know, Till or something.
I try to cast Chaos Bolt again at her.
Doesn't work.
Oh.
You kind of see like a little spark of electricity spark out and doesn't really do
I'm
anything.
throwing fire at you. You jerk.
We're in a wooden
Trying to
ship!
murder me.
We're in a wooden ship!
It's
I
in
can
water.
control water too.
Oh my
Come on.
God.
I'm throwing water or fire.
I feel like we're derailing this.
You're not.
I mean, you guys did just try and commit
Captain
mutiny yesterday.
Greenskin will be hearing about this promptly. And I go upstairs.
That's a 15.
What's your armor class?
16.
Okay.
All right, so pretty much you like grab your shield from the side and just like it scorches the front of the shield, but I would say you're good.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
All right. Well, today is going to be
All right.
an adventurous
All of a
day.
sudden,
Hang on for a second.
Just a knock at the door.
Hang on.
Okay.
Today's going to be an adventurous day, and to continue that adventure, we will be back in 5 seconds. Boo. All right, and we are back after that brief break.
Welcome back.
All right.
So,
Grant, go ahead and take it away.
you all have awoken, realized that Snowguard has been gifted some sort of magical ability, and at this point,
And I almost killed a man.
you did almost kill a man. I say Brielle is knocking on Captain Greenskin's door because as we were leaving, she said she wanted to knock and like inform him of what's happening.
Okay.
So, and he kind of like opens the door. He's just like, "What does Snowguard do now?"
I'm sorry, remind me what the cook's name is again?
Conrath.
Well, you see, Captain.
Captain, he feels much better after his seaweed cure, and
This
everything is
here
great.
heathen
Hey.
just tried to kill the cook of your ship.
I mean, look, you want somebody cooking your ship?
He
I saved
literally
you.
almost died.
Brielle, if I can interject for Brielle, there is a famous phrase where I come from. It is snitches against stitches.
He was squealing like a pig in a butcher shop.
I walk over to like feel Brielle's forehead for like a temperature.
I lick his hand.
Nope,
Are
that's
you
still
sure
her.
you want to
She's-
lick that?
Do you know where this hand has been?
I've committed.
Too late.
I go look at Captain Greenskin and be like, "Are you questioning your decision to let us get on this boat now?"
Every second since you got on board. But you guys have been extremely handy. You did save the entire ship yesterday with your quick thinking, and you saved a few other people as well that I wanted to help. So
Yeah, and Brielle only shot one of them as we're throwing shade.
Didn't you shoot someone too?
I shot no one.
No, he didn't this time.
I almost murdered the chef, but Brielle shot one of the rescuees.
Because I was trying to drag you downstairs.
Conrath like walks up and he's like rubbing his head and he's just like, if it helps, I really don't think that he meant to hurt me.
Yeah, I don't know how magic works, so that's my B.
I didn't mean to almost kill that other guy.
I told him he has to be very careful with this new magic that he suddenly got.
He just kind of like looks at you and he goes, "What she said."
Does Conrad have like a visible like scar or bruise from where he was hit?
You do see like he's got a big kind of a knot on his head.
Oh, well, Conrad, just sit still for one moment. I'm gonna take a disguise kit and I'm gonna like take out my makeup and I'm gonna like make him up to look not as hurt.
Make me a sleight of hand check to see how this goes. Just see how deft
right.
your hands are.
Come on, baby. 6.
Yeah, Eldon is extremely convinced that he's doing an amazing like touch-up job, but as he like pulls away, you realize that Goliath skins are gray, and all of Eldon's disguise kits are for like halfling, like colored skin, and so you just see like this gray-skinned Goliath that has like a patch of pink kind of sitting on the side of his head.
Well, if I do say so myself, that is a fabulous patch-up job by what he has done.
Eldon, honestly,
Thank you.
I'm super impressed.
My reputation would serve no less than my presence.
You just
Now that I can hear you, I'm gonna be arrogant as hell, bitches.
All right, go ahead and disconnect that mic from the table. And...
no, but I would say, is there anything you guys are wanting to do today? Anyone you're wanting to talk to?
Is there anything, Peter? Is there anyone sleeping that Peter can stab?
I don't think he has a weapon. Does
Can
he?
he flurry of blows them to death?
Oh yeah.
He has darts. He can like prison shake.
Oh my gosh.
No, Grandma, my prison shank.
Not my prison shank. Lord. But
I would like to go to talk to the captain.
okay. He's still sitting there from where you guys were talking to him a second ago.
Okay, Captain, can we possibly speak in private, perchance?
Who all are you wanting to talk to?
Just you, your captainliness.
Are all of us leaving the room, or is it like a you and
It's
Captain
just a
thing, or
me and you.
I sort of like
thing,
look
or
at them and
all
I'm just
of
like no, just me and the cap for a second.
Captain, I just want to say.
Can I go out and like hide behind the door?
Make a stealth check for me to see how, like, if you're able to kind of be able to see what's going on here, or if he kind of knows what you're doing.
That's 7.
That's a 7.
So, like, he starts to shut the door, and you're kind of like on the other side of it, and he kind of peeks over, and he just goes, "Get the fuck out of here!" And he
You
continues-
were in a scary movie when his feet are like outside the couch, like waiting.
Yeah.
that.
That's essentially what's happening right
I
now.
look at him and I go, Eldon,
Oh.
can I have a word with the captain alone, please?
Captain, before I leave, I must say, this lesson plan, you have truly outdone yourself today.
Okay,
I'll
you know
work
what?
Right on this.
We'll get to your ass kissing in a minute. I have to speak with the captain.
I, for one, enjoy it. It's like, shuts the door. And he kind of like
I like
gestures.
flip my eye patch down and walk out.
He like gestures over, and you see like there's like in his little captain's quarters, there's like a little desk and a little chair that sits across from it, and he kind of sits in the one behind it, and kind of goes, "Well, how can I help you?"
I go, well, Captain, I feel like we might have got off on the wrong foot for the last several days. I'm a good guy. I've been going through some stuff recently, and it's important to me that you know that, like, I really care about you and your crew. And I'm sorry if I've done anything to hurt you guys, and
I want you all to make perception checks.
Yeah, right.
What's my passive perception is 14, right? Here's
Oh my
God.
the door.
15.
You know what? I'm giving it to you. You guys,
I got a dirty 20.
yeah, all of you guys.
I look.
You guys, all from your perspective, all that happens is he's kind of like says something to Brielle right at the end, shuts the door. All of you guys are kind of standing next to it, and like literally 30 seconds later, you just hear Snowguard like openly weeping on the other side of the door.
We should get him another hooked under comics.
He needs something, all right.
But at this,
Didn't we have all of them in that bag?
you did.
Oh shoot!
Yeah, Till got them all for him.
Oh, we have all
We
of
have
them.
all in the back.
All the
But
additions?
at that point, Captain Greenskin like kind of gets up around the desk, and you're kind of like sitting there, kind of shivering a little bit. And he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder, and he goes, "I miss him too. Okay, Till worked this ship for a while, and he was a good guy, and I can see that it meant a lot to you too.
he did.
And I think that
Are you Catholic?
I can't hear you.
I'm talking to Eldon.
also it's
Yeah, I am Piloric.
Oh.
I'm Catholic, I guess.
Lord.
I'm Southern again, apparently.
This accent sure is spreading right here.
Sometimes
His
it
accent
comes
sure
and
is
goes. I don't understand it.
contagious. He just kind of
I
goes.
don't. Yeah.
And if it makes you feel any better, I don't think that he'd want you to dwell on his death, the rest of your life. Remember him and, do your best to honor him, but I don't think that he'd want you to torture yourself for forever.
Is he like, he's standing
He's
beside
kind of
me?
like, the way I kind of see it is he's kind of like sitting with his, like facing you with one of his hands on his shoulder.
Right.
Like he's kind of like squatting down.
I just like put my head in his lap and just like, oh, you're right, Kev. I know I look tough and big and strong on the outside,
Awkwardly. just like-
but on the inside I'm as delicate as a spring flower in
Should we
May.
save the captain?
he just kind of like
Let's just let
pats you
him
and
have
he's
his
just
moment.
like, there.
All right, no, I'm good. I needed.
Paging Captain
I haven't.
Greenskin.
I don't know in here.
Paging
I'm like-
Captain Greenskin.
I'm like, I haven't really talked to anybody about it since since it happened, and I just needed. There's been a lot happening, and I just needed to get it off my chest. I feel a lot better. Thanks, Cap.
Good. And know that you can talk to me about him anytime.
All right, I appreciate that. Green beard, green skin
Good.
beard.
I don't know why you guys keep saying that.
To be fair, is his beard green?
He has like a little beard, but it's black.
Oh. Well, what you ever thought about the name Blackbeard? It sounds like a cool pirate name.
I did, but it was trademarked. Just kidding.
Damn lawyers.
So there is trademarking.
What is the official? Can we get like a copyright law summary for?
Yeah,
Someone email Matt Mercer quick.
We'll do a CLE to start the next session. I got you.
Oh my god. Okay.
So is Snowguard walking out now?
I would say if you're.
I'm trying to look really put together.
Okay.
Like I was
Okay.
not bawling and crying a second ago.
Make a deception check.
So I'm still at disadvantage on
We
the.
already
You
know
are.
he was crying.
Okay.
Because you're still.
Well, he
there's still
doesn't know that we
He doesn't
do.
know.
Oh geez, that's a 6.
So
Yeah, you think you're holding it together, but you see like, kind of like you still have like some like wet stains on your face, and you're just kind of like walking out the door at that moment.
So as soon as
What's
he
up,
walks
guys?
out, I turn to Eldon and I'm just like, and I've just been going through some stuff, and your music it really helps.
So are you
me
trying
through."
to like be sincere, or are you?
No,
mocking
I'm
me?
trying to. I'm mocking you.
I just want to make sure that Snowguard notices that. Or do I think she's being sincere?
Insight check.
Eldon is going to be playing the saddest song possible.
13.
Oh no.
Yeah, you kind of get the feeling
Eldon.
that she's poking fun at you.
Eldon's going to play "See You Again."
It's been a long day.
That's a 20. That's a 23 on the.
So he's playing like an orchestra.
You actually just won a Grammy with that role. So I look over at Brielle and I'm just like, why? I have one vulnerable moment with this man,
What?
and all of a sudden,
Snow, I have something for you.
what?
Come here.
No longer trust
I
this.
don't move 1 inch.
Okay, well then I'll walk over to you. I have something for real. And I give him the next Hooked on Draconics book. What is it? What letter are we on now?
Let's say it's the last one.
Sure,
It
the last.
should have something from Till written on the inside of it.
What does it say from Till written on the inside of it?
It says, "To my buddy cop, friends forever."
Okay. I take it
Oh no.
and
This could be good
I
for
open the cover and I read it and I like. I'm
It's
about.
got a poorly drawn picture of like arm in arm.
There's like it's like a stick figure with like a little heart with
Yeah.
lines coming out of it.
What's that fruit and
Very
Kingdom Hearts?
clearly-
The Palpoo fruit.
They're sharing a Palpoo fruit.
You can very clearly see like the cop badges.
They're prominent.
I take it and I open it. Can I do like a Constitution check to see if I can keep it together?
If you wanna.
That's a 9. So I like.
You're kind of holding it together, but you can tell that you're about to go.
Thank you, Iltha. Do me a favor. Hold on to this for me, and I'll get it from you another time.
Okay. I'll put it back in the bag.
Thank you. And I just like throw my head up high and strut in a random direction away.
Just off the
So,
side. So,
So this Till guy seems very close to Snow.
I mean, he was.
They were very close.
I'm like bored with the situation, and I go up to the crow's nest.
all right. Sitting there is Zilia, the navigator. She's again kind of got the spyglass,
What's up, girl?
kind of looking with her one arm.
No.
And she kind of goes, "Oh, what are you doing here?"
I just got bored. What are you looking at?
Oh, just trying to see if there's anything up ahead. You want to try?
Yeah.
All right, so try, and you can make a perception check if you'd like.
Okay. 19 plus 8.
Yeah, I mean, you see like a couple of seagulls kind of flying through over the other side. You see like a little tiny island
Don't do it.
They're really far away. She's
I'm
looking
not
through
gonna
the
punch the
she's looking through the
seagulls.
spyglass. You see like a little island that's off to the side that's like clearly not where you're going, but you're just kind of passing through.
Mm-hmm.
See anything?
I just explained generally what I see to her.
She goes, "No, yeah, I saw that too. she kind of like looks at her map and she's kind of like holds it up like this, and she just kind of goes, "Yeah, I think we're a little over halfway there. I think we'll get there in a few days." Kind of rolls it over, and she goes, "How's your friend doing?" And she like looks down and sees like Snowguard continuing to walk in a like
like proper head held high circle around the ship.
He talked to Captain Greenskin. I think he's trying to reel things back in as best he can.
Got it.
I'm probably not making things easier for him. I like to challenge him a little bit, you know.
You know, I was saying, I get that. I mean, you gotta rib each other every now and again.
Oh yeah, like every day, all the time, basically. That's what I like to do.
But yeah, I would say, you know, maybe not every day. Maybe lay off a little bit. Let's see. He looks like he's struggling.
And we both looked down and was like, yeah.
I'm like muttering to myself down there. It's like, I have emotions. That's so bad. Toxic masculinity, man.
Can I walk over to Snow?
Of course.
And I want to look at Snow. It's okay to cry. You ignore your friend who was mocking you.
You know.
Yes, no. It's okay to cry.
Do I hear her say that?
I would like to cast polymorph on
Wisdom saving throw for me.
Turn me into something cool. Pathetic, but cool.
A turtle.
Slug turtle.
A slurtle.
Squirtle.
Slurtle.
You.
Yes, Andy.
The look on his face.
What's that? I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for her
Wisdom save.
Oh, sorry. Oh, nat 20.
Damn.
Oh, damn.
Fuck.
Yeah. So you see this, let's say, magical energy go up towards Brielle, and she kind of just like backs up, and it kind of scatters away.
I just yell up to
She
her.
kind of like peers back over and looks down at you.
Can I find like a pebble to throw at her?
You know what? I'm gonna say sure. Make an unarmed strike attack
Boy,
at her.
this session has taken a turn.
I know you guys turned on me.
I did decide to be a big B word.
You guys turned on each other pretty immediately.
I feel like we almost had a
What is your
healing
armor
moment.
class?
My armor class is not that high, so you hit me.
Also, you just get 1 hit point of damage as like something hits the back of your head.
Ow!
That was God! He said quit being a bitch!
I don't believe in God, so joke's on you.
You're still hurt.
That's true. I have 55 hit points now.
Whoa.
Damage 1.
I rolled a 5 on a d12, by the way.
To hear her?
No.
I think that
If we
pirate
need a
hat is
D12
really
roll.
getting to her head.
I would say you don't really need one today. Today's gonna be a little bit of a rest day.
Okay, cool.
All right.
She's very mean, isn't she?
She is very mean.
She is very
We need
mean.
to start taking her.
You know what?
powers
Ever
support.
since the last time she had that lesbian encounter, she's really taken a turn for me.
This hurts so
Snow just like wipes off the immovable rod again one more time.
We're both like reacting to our pain in different ways.
Yeah.
You're like extra sad and I'm extra
She's
mean.
lashing out.
Is there, Captain? Do you maintain a therapist on board this vessel by chance?
Why would I have one?
He basically is
Just
one.
gestures broadly and everything.
Yeah.
I feel like the pirating life kind of you may want to look into it, but maybe just a retainer.
There's
You know, that's fair, but also that's another person on the ship we gotta feed, and
There's one of his
like a whole
pirates
thing.
like.
You could give him some of those berries. He'll be useful for about a week.
I mean, to be fair, you also picked us up off the dock with pretty much no notice and no background.
Yeah, and we had
also-
drowned a guy temporarily before this.
I also wait. What?
Was that a different campaign?
Wait, what?
Oh,
Yeah.
That was Robot Hops that did that.
Yeah, no,
My bad.
yeah. I was about to say. Wait a second. What?
There are multiple campaigns. Stay tuned for those streams.
But he goes, well, I didn't have much of a choice. My other muscle got thrown in the clink, so you guys.
Is it the 20s?
What's the clink?
Thrown in the slammer, the cooler, cell, the pen.
I was saying he doesn't like you very much, and so as you say that, he just kind of like goes, "Fuck you," and slams the door.
Like me?
No, him.
There's so much animosity in this ship.
Guys, this is, you know what? This is not conducive to a healthy work environment. I think we all need to take a step back.
Can I knock on the door to Captain Greenskin? Captain Greenskin.
Fuck off!
I did learn of an exercise where we.
Fuck off!
I go pick up Eldon and carry him up the stairs.
We could have a talk.
Nope. I put my hand over his mouth. Nope, Eldon.
I want to swing down on my rope, and then I want to put my lesson plan like under his door, like I completed it, like it's under the door now.
Oh my gosh.
This guy looks over it for a second. Good work.
I want to see what Jackson is up to.
Okay. All right. So
Something that's sane and not.
We're gonna leave
Something that
Captain
makes
Greenskin.
progress.
We're gonna leave him alone for a little bit.
just tormenting this poor man.
Does he have a pistol with one bullet in there by any chance?
Just here in the distance. No. Anyway, you kind of go down below deck and you see Jexa. She's sitting there at a table, and I'll say pretty much you see this large chest of gold that's kind of sitting behind her, and she very quickly shuts it, and you see that she's got like a couple of bags kind of sitting out in front of her with a little bit of gold as well. She kind of quickly shuts it and goes, how can I help you?
Hey, I was just trying to see what was going on. Looks like you're counting some money over there.
Yeah, I'll say the captain put me in charge of financing this trip, and I'm just trying to figure out exactly how much each of you guys is owed. I say we weren't expecting to pay you guys, but with everything going on, he's told me that I need to, set aside some funds for you.
Oh, well, that's very nice.
Yeah, we'll get it put together whenever we finish our time together. But yeah, we want to reward you for everything that you've done, especially after yesterday. You know, I didn't want to go and rescue those people, but you all really did a good job.
Yeah, I did.
I mean,
Saying.
Wow.
I'm just gonna look at your shirt right now.
The microphone is slightly in the way, but I think it's pretty legible.
It says "Witch be humble." But
anyways, well, I'm kind of bored. So, is there anything that I can help you with?
I mean, I'm kind of handling the funds, and as long she's gonna do a little insight check to see if she trusted you enough. That's a natural one. She does not trust you at all.
Okay, that's fair.
She just like
That's fair.
She anti-trusts
she
you.
goes, maybe just stick to the muscle thing. I've got this.
All right. Are there any cats on the ship or anything I can go be friends with?
Penelope's there.
Have you ever tried to talk to Penelope?
You guys did
I
once.
did when we first met.
Yeah, she talked to all of
When
the
we
animals.
first
I think I
Nice.
remember.
I
I think I
animals.
remember Sprinkles more from that
Yes.
conversation. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't remember
Yes.
Penelope that much.
Yep. Right, but yes, the only cat really on board is Penelope.
Okay.
Do I know if Don
I'm just gonna
Michelangelo
go
can
play with
swim?
Tuk Tuk.
He should be able. He'll figure it out.
Was he a tortoise or a turtle?
Choose your answer.
Choose your answer very wisely.
Yeah.
A turtle.
They can swim.
Okay. I throw him off
Are
the
there
side of the
not
ship.
water tortoises? I thought
Okay.
he was already in the water.
You throw him off the side of the ship.
Tie a rope to him.
Nope.
Oh, he's gone.
Yeah, you guys
He can't
just
catch
take
up.
off. You guys are going very fast. He's a turtle, and he cannot keep
Why
up
did
with
you.
you.
Do that?
He needs to catch a little, like in Finding Nemo. He needs
The
to catch a
current?
little current.
Current.
Right,
But you see him like
Yeah,
That's
like he
fading
can't
in the
go that
background.
fast.
He's
of
not
the
a
ship.
Guys,
turtle.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. This opens up the possibility of a Don Michelangelo one shot.
Send Penelope to go. I sent Penelope to go get him. She can carry him,
make
right?
an animal handling check to see how well you're able to communicate that, because that's a complicated order, and you have not been training this cat.
20, unnatural, dirty 20.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Dirty 20.
All right, so I would say you kind of gesture over there, and she kind of looks at you, just like, "Do I have to?"
And can I hold up like food or a rat or something?
Yeah, you like hold
Food
up.
or rat, you know.
I don't know, whatever she
You hold
likes.
up like a can of tuna that you found, I would say, in Conrad's kitchen.
It's Sunkissed. It's just
Not really crappy can.
Sunkissed is a soda.
And she perks up.
Starkist.
Starkist.
Darkest, yeah.
She like perks
believed
up
you.
and flies off. And
I'm just still in shock, like looking off the side of the ship, like,
Why did I just throw my turtle?
let's just see here.
oh boy.
Yeah, you see as the cat is trying to claw at this turtle. She does not have opposable thumbs. And so she's trying really hard. And then just kind of gives up. Kind of comes back.
Can I send Tuk Tuk? My dragon.
Go for it.
I'm like, Ilsa, can you go shark my turtle
We
back,
should have sent
please?
Penelope and Tuk Tuk together.
Well, I imagine that Penelope's over there and Tuk Tuk's gonna go help out.
Okay.
All right, so make an animal handling check for
I
me.
did not mean for this to be 10 minutes of
You did this! You threw a turtle off the edge! What did you expect to happen?
12.
And he kind of like flies off, and Don Raffaelangelo is getting pretty far away now. But I would say, you see as Tuk Tuk is just like, like you see him like very slowly trying to get Don Raffaelangelo.
Come on, Tuk Tuk, you can do it. You can do it. You're
Huge
so
wave comes up and knocks all of them out.
No.
Can I give Tuk Tuk bardic inspiration?
In fact, yes, you can.
But Tuk Tuk, you can do it. You are awesome.
What is the is it a D8 or a D10 on you?
Bardic inspiration is a D8.
Okay. Rolled a 10 total. Rolled a 1 on the inspiration. But eventually, it takes a while. Tuk Tuk's pretty tired, but he has Don Raffaelangelo back on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, good, Tuk
Can I
Tuk.
look over it?
I'm just holding it.
Snow, was there a reason you did that?
Yes, there was. You see, Don Raffaelangelo is a turtle, and turtles need water to grow. Sunlight and water together helps them grow.
Snow.
Yeah.
We have a supply of water on the ship.
Yeah,
Just
but
make
he's
a little bath for him and drop it in there.
no. He needs ocean water. Okay, turtles like salt water, and so I just want.
I'm gonna smack him. I'm smacking Snow.
Unarmed strike.
18.
That hits, and 1 point of damage. Smack
That
you.
was
I just put him back in the holder. I'm like,
Snow.
pardon me for just trying
He
to
is
get.
not a sea turtle, okay? He is not meant to just be in the ocean.
I hold him all over the
And
edge
you
of the
put
water.
an on him.
I'm like, you keep on. I'll do it again.
Oh, that's right. He should
You
have
do
technically
it again,
sung.
and I will kick your ass.
All your lollipops will fall out.
Off my butt?
Yes.
I need those.
If she kicks your ass, they're gonna fall
I
out.
feel like if she kicks my ass, they're gonna go farther in.
It dislodges them. I've done scientific research.
Scientific research.
Should we explain to anybody who stumbles upon this sad recording that there are lots of lollipops in my butt?
I mean, I feel like that's the end of the
Okay,
explanation.
there you go. all right. Jeez, you're trying to lighten the mood. It's so tense on this ship today. I put him back in the thing.
We're bored. That's why.
Look, it's been a busy.
You murdered your turtle almost. That would have darkened him.
I would have freed him, not murdered him.
No. Something would have
he's
eaten
not-
him.
Yeah, he's not a saltwater turtle.
Okay. You know what? I didn't realize this was a fucking PETA meeting all of a sudden.
What's PETA?
I'm bored again.
It's the
I go
people
off.
eating turtle. I don't know what.
I'm bored again. I go off.
I don't trust her. I just
I'm
follow
feeding.
her.
You're just
I'm
following me
spending the rest of the
everywhere
day
I
following her wherever she goes.
I'm like
Alright.
showing you how to work the what do you freaking call it again?
The winch
spyglass.
or spyglass.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
like showing you how to
I'm
work.
like, which one's the zoom button?
It's the plus. The
Oh,
plus
I got it.
symbol.
And then the minus picture.
Yeah.
Got it.
That's how it works.
How long do these batteries last?
They've not gone out
Until
yet. I don't know.
you go, it's about 8 hours.
It's actually rechargeable.
Oh, nice.
Here's the USB.
We have a water wheel down south that causes the electricity. It's pretty great. Anyway, so I would say the day passes without incident. However, let's see, taking a long rest, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So that knocks another point of exhaustion, heals you up a bit.
Yay.
Let's see.
So now what's my thing?
It's just disadvantage on ability checks, I'm
Go
pretty
back
sure.
up to 56.
So you're almost there.
Sweet.
You're almost there. However, roll a d12 for me.
Does anybody else want to? Or?
I can roll one.
Go ahead, Andy.
Oh, I forgot.
Make it good.
Don't be.
5.
That's what I rolled last time.
Roll it again. You've already rolled a 5
Oh,
before.
God.
8.
All right. So, all right. It's kind of rainy and misty today. It's a little rougher in the waters. Slow going for the most part. Let's see. And yeah, Zilia just kind of looks a little bored and restless up top. And suddenly, you feel something rock the boat unexpectedly.
Rock the boat.
No,
Don't rock the
movie.
What did you think was going to happen?
Not that, but you know. All right. So, what are we doing?
I'm going to peer over the side of the boat.
Make a perception check for me. You're still
Disadvantage,
at
though.
disadvantage.
Son of a fuck.
Oh, I have advantage on perception. So.
You should
15.
do that. 15?
Oh,
You
okay.
see what appears to be a large whale kind of breach on the surface as you guys are there.
Cool. Hey,
Can you
buddy.
tell us that there's a whale?
Guys, there's a big, a fish.
At that
big
point, you
fish.
see like a jet of water kind of shoot out
I
of the,
immediately
in the
go
sky.
to the side of the boat.
Yeah,
to
me
see the
too.
whale.
And you guys see a whale, and you see a few other ones that are a little bit further up. You see like just a little pod of whales.
Oh, beautiful. Are they nice? Are they being nice to us?
Are the whales attacking the ship?
Yeah.
I'm scared.
Roll for initiative.
No.
Ilfa, can't you talk to the whale?
I can.
Like, hey, are you friendly?
Ilsa just goes,
Hello.
I think it's for like 10 minutes.
I mean, you can do what you want, but yeah, nearly 100 foot long. These massive great whales are kind of just going through. They don't look like they're trying to hurt you at all.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the first one.
Okay, so you cast Speak with Animals, and what do you say to the one that's up next near the boat?
Hello. What you doing?
Swimming,
Where are you guys going?
eating.
Oh, you hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
question, what does it sound like to us when she's saying, does anybody else speak whale? Eldon?
I took one semester of whale in undergraduate.
All I know how to ask is, where's the bathroom?
I think they said hello.
I know how to say hello. My name is Eldon, and can you tell me how to get to the restroom?
Where is the library?
I know like 5 or 6 cuss words. That's it.
I learned those in my study abroad.
I've studied abroad. Or two.
Terrible.
You hear a pyre in the background. Boo.
Has that cricket always been on the ship?
Man, we've been at sea for like a week. Right, but yeah.
Did you see anything dangerous in the waters?
No.
That's good to hear.
Is the whale surprised that someone is like speaking to it in whale?
I mean, you gotta ask it.
I'm just, never mind.
Nah, I'm just rolling with it.
I mean, it's just hearing whale. Like,
Yeah.
It's a real chill whale.
This ain't my first rodeo.
would you expect a whale to be super high strung with its like 4 heartbeats per minute?
What his name is?
What's your name?
Ishmael.
What a beautiful name. My name is Iltha.
Good to meet you, Ilfa.
Good to meet you. I hope you have a good lunch. Just don't eat people.
What? Like at that point, he's getting kind of far away, and he just goes, "Wait, what?" And then that's like the cutoff point.
I have been informed that the compressor does not enjoy whale speak. But it's fine. Continue.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. But so the whales are kind of passing at this point. I would say, but again, yeah, they're.
I tell them what the whale told me.
All right, and at that point, you see like a big whale kind of like breach the water and like fall down in a huge splash.
So pretty.
Wow. Are we in a splash zone?
So
It's a little far out. Like you're good.
Yay.
Well, just ruin the session. Why don't you?
I know, seriously. Well, fine. Excuse me for putting some levity into this campaign. All right, but yeah, I would say.
I hold the. Ilfa, can you ask the whale a question real fast?
He's
I'd
too
say
far away.
at this point, another
sorry.
whale kind of comes up a little closer. You can
I
still
can
talk.
talk to that guy
I
though.
hold Don Raffalangelo over the side of the ship. I'm
No.
like, I'm not gonna drop him. I just go, ask him if this looks like a saltwater or a freshwater turtle.
No, I'm not going to ask that.
Just
It is
please.
a fresh water.
It's for science, Ilfa.
I'll ask the last whale.
Yes.
Does this turtle belong in the ocean?
I don't know.
Okay.
What do you say?
He said no. It's not an ocean animal.
I just believe her.
I can't believe you haven't tried to paint his shell yet.
He has armor on.
Doesn't Peter paint?
He
Yes.
does.
Peter, you see
Yes.
Peter standing in the background just holding a paintbrush up like super eager.
That's a knife.
Like we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Bristles
Peter.
this way.
We'll talk about it, Peter. Hang on.
All right. So yeah, the rest of the day goes by without incident as well. Pause.
To hell with the pause. There's children in the house. They're being irritating. We'll continue.
You're fine.
If we do happen to pause, go ahead.
Has Captain Greenskin told us why he's going to Dark Toe yet?
None of
Or
you-
he kind of kept that secret.
No.
You guys have pestered the crap out of him, but you guys haven't asked him specifically what he's doing. He just said I'm going Dark Toe for a reason.
I think we
Okay,
just
so-
want to
Only that he
ride.
has to pay what's the
Plank
guy's
King?
name? The Plank King, like basically like some dues, like part of
Can-
his earnings.
I have an idea if we'd like to try it.
All right, new guy. What you got?
I've got a spell called Zone of Truth, where if he is in it and isn't, I think it's wise enough, he will have to tell us the truth.
Do we think he'll lie? Because I feel like we have a pretty good relationship so far. Like,
He did slam the door in our faces yesterday.
well, yeah, because we're
So-
irritating.
We.
Yes,
Yeah,
we.
That's fair.
I was just trying to offer a solution for communication. I feel like a talking circle could be very beneficial for this boat.
I don't
Powwow.
agree.
We're all in it, and we all have to tell each other how we feel.
Bop, bop.
Yeah, I mean, I think that would work. I just don't want to like jeopardize trust with him. Is all.
Exactly. We've already, I think that we've already pestered him enough, and he does trust us, even though he thinks that we're annoying.
Okay, alright, I just threw the idea out there for good.
That's what I think.
Let's try asking
Blind me to Murder Pilot Island. I'm good.
All right. So are you guys asking him, or what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
Just
I'm just leaving him alone.
he just opens it. He just goes, "Yes, Eldon."
Captain Greenskin, it's a pleasure to see you this morning.
I'll go with him so he doesn't get in too much trouble.
I am being charismatic and friendly and polite, Skogod.
I only know what
You
two
know
of
what?
those words mean.
Just because
And one
I
of
want-
them is Snowguard.
Just because I want to see how this goes, like to see how you're presenting yourself, make a charisma check for me, just to kind of get an idea of how he's doing.
Eldon,
Yeah.
22.
All right, you're doing pretty good. He's listening to you and kind of paying attention to you a little more. He's a little more amiable than he has been with you in the past.
Cap, I just realized you may have talked to the group, but I haven't really asked. What is specifically you're going to Doctor for? Perhaps we could be of assistance.
Well, I have to pay the Plank King a ransom.
Oh,
I was
does he have a member of your crew?
Yes, he does. My best sharpshooter, Yerrick. I would say there was some unpleasantness that went down, and Yerrick found himself in the middle of it. And I'm trying to get my man back on my ship.
How much is the ransom?
I'd say I've got it written down here.
Man, that's a lot.
Hang on. Let's see here. 5,000 gold.
Do you have the ransom?
I do.
How did you come by that much gold?
I'm a pirate. How do you think I came across that much gold?
Wise investments?
Sure.
Did you purchase Bitcoin?
Ethereum!
I invested in Dogecoin, actually.
Oh, I bought Tesla stock at the beginning of the pandemic.
Oh my god.
Well, that's unfortunate. I wish there was a way we could help you out. If things go south and you need people to help break him out, we could possibly help. But
Do you expect any sort of hostility once the money is exchanged, or do you think he's on the level?
I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the current Plank King, but I say since I fly under the flag of the revelry, I have to do what he says in this, and I have to hope that he will uphold his end of the bargain.
Just a question. Go ahead, sorry.
so the Plank King's like the boss of all the pirates.
Yes, so I guess I haven't really done a good job of explaining the Revelry to you guys. So, the Revelry is essentially a giant pirate crew consisting of a lot of other pirates, one of which is us. There's dozens that fly the flag of the Revelry as well. But essentially, it allows us to come back to Dark Toe as our home port if we pay a certain tithe every now and again. I was saying, as long as we help the Planking occasionally, he tends to not allow the other members of the Revelry to attack each other. So it's a little bit of protection and also a little bit of a home that we get.
Interesting.
Right. Well, I appreciate your candor with
And
us.
as members of my crew, you are now members of the Revelry as well.
Do we have to kill anybody to get out of the Revelry, or are we in the crypts now? What's...
I kind of elbow Snow on the side. I'm like, let's not talk about that.
Except your elbow comes up to his knee.
Oh,
I'm elbowing him. My strength is also +0, so I'm like, he probably feels
You
like
feel
I'm just like, I feel something, but I can't identify where it's coming from.
breeze.
I'm like, is there, Captain? You need to get this room fixed. There's a draft in here, I reckon.
He just looks down at Eldon and kind of snickers a little bit.
Is there like anything that signifies us as part of this crew, like that?
Can I have a badge? I love badges.
Bandanas.
Bandanas.
Are you making fun of me?
No.
Spoke in my voice.
Well, I tell you what, you have such a gravitas in a way about you that I'm trying to model myself as much like you as I can in hopes to earn the respect from my troop as you have from yours.
That accent's also.
I
very,
look up at Snow and go, where did you learn the word gravitas?
It came to me in a dream,
The new Draconics book.
and it left me in another dream, and then it came back in a third dream.
Was that the Advanced Hooked on Draconics?
Yes, that's Hooked on Draconics 2. Now we're hooking.
Oh my god.
Which is not to be confused with a different brand of Now We're Hooking. With a totally different thing.
Different things.
Yeah, I don't know why my mom had one, but I didn't think to ask, and she all died and stuff. So. She up and died. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to ask? And he goes.
I've now wandered into the room.
He just goes.
What's happening?
There's not really anything that signifies you, but you're flying. I would say he kind of points to this purple flag that's been flying the whole, a little bit after you guys left Nicodranus, and he's like, that'll signify that we're part of the Revelry.
Cool. So what happens if someone who is also under the Plank King does happen to attack us?
They won't. If they do, the Plank King and all of his fury will come down upon them. They know.
Is that bad?
That's bad.
Okay.
Also, quick refresher course, and he kind of goes to he goes, what's the number one rule once we get to Dark Toe?
Don't talk to nobody.
Don't talk about Dark Toe.
Don't steal anything.
Steal everything and talk about Dark.
Take your pants off.
Can I steal?
Don't take people's shit.
Oh, I can't steal. Shit.
Can we take each other's shit?
Sure.
We may need to tie Brielle's hands behind her.
Brielle is not touching Dark Toe. She doesn't know that yet. We're just gonna strap her to the mast.
I'm too good of a pirate.
I earned this.
Look, we'll just let you swing around the ship wildly as the whole time we're going.
Whoa.
You're like Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh. All right. Any other questions?
Yeah. How long ago was what's his name? Gerald. Yurik. How long ago was he taken?
Goes about a year or so.
A year. How do we even know he's alive?
I have to trust that the Plank King is keeping him alive.
Also, it took you a year. Go ahead.
Captain, if you would like, I could send him a message.
Okay.
He's a magic tap.
All right. I don't mind trying to explain him to you. Let's just see how good of a job he does trying to explain what he looks like.
Well, see, he looks like a pirate. All of a sudden, Brielle gets a message in her ear.
Let's see here. Gonna make a straight intelligence check for him. He's not very smart. He looks like a pirate. I rolled a 2 minus 1.
The rare dirty one.
Would someone on your crew be able to explain him better?
He goes, he and Till were pretty close, but maybe Jexa?
Do you have a picture of him somewhere?
No.
Does he have a LinkedIn?
Does he have Facebook?
He's still on MySpace. Can I run out to see if I can find Jexa?
Yeah, and she's not very far away, and she kind of looks up at you and goes, how can I help you?
Yes, Jexa, we were just speaking with Captain Greenskin, and he mentioned your dear friend, I wrote down Garrick.
Yarrick. Y-A-R-R-I-K.
I don't speak Polish, so...
Yarrick.
Yarrick, my apologies.
Fun fact. Andy was the one that came up with this name.
Oh, yes, I was! Yes, right. All right, detail. All right.
It was a part of his backstory.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh.
Okay, to be fair, I have purged Till's backstory from my brain.
That's fair.
All gone.
When you're running 2 campaigns and
Got so much bandwidth.
playing, there's only so much room in your brain. But I'm gonna go up to Jackson and be, Jackson, we were speaking with a Greenskin, and he mentioned Yarrick, your crewmate that was captured by Plague King. Could you describe him for me? What he looks like?
Well, he was a dwarf. Let's see here. Got his description written down later on. All right. He was quite a stout dwarf. So he got a brown bushy beard. He's I would say brown hair. He's pretty young. He's, I would say typical dwarf, stocky. I really don't know how else to describe him.
Okay. That we will give it a shot. Then I'm gonna scuttle down the mast and go run back over to Greenskin. We can give it a shot. What would you like to ask him?
He goes, I guess just ask if he's okay and how he's feeling. I say let him know that we're coming for him.
Snow, sucks a tear back up.
Just,
Don't do that.
like the cop in
I will throw you off the side.
Cloudy and a Chance of Meatballs.
Oh,
the
yeah.
big cop.
Yeah. Alright, so, I'm going to go ahead and cast Sending, burn that 3rd level slot. I don't have someone to hold up numbers for you, so
I'll cut you off when it's
I'll
done.
give you units of 5.
Alright. Yarrick. This is Eldon. With
5.
Captain Greenskin. We want to know how you're doing.
10.
If you're okay, and to let you know that
15.
we are coming for you, you can respond to this message.
You have 2 left.
Hardy har.
Is Hardy one word or 2?
It's hyphenated, so...
There's a pause.
So is there one word left if it's hyphenated?
I mean, sure, why not? Let's just go for it.
Arr.
Oh boy.
There's a minute. There's a pause. He goes, I'm okay. I don't know how long I've been here. I don't think I'll last much longer. Tell Greenskin, thanks for coming.
So dramatic. So what did he say, Eldon? Was he in good spirits?
He's alive.
Yeah, sweet.
Captain Greenskin kind of perks up and he's like, good.
Positive number 1. He doesn't know how long he's been there, so that's good. Mostly time's passing.
They say time flies when you're having fun, so...
Jesus.
He said he's very thankful that you're coming for him, but if we could expedite the process to get to him, it's probably beneficial in that he doesn't know how much longer he'll last. So that's kind of like the glass half empty outlook on it, I guess.
Gotta have that balance.
Captain Greenskin kind of nods.
Yeah, Was it 2 goods and a bad?
2 truths and a lie. He just kind of nods and he said, yeah, I would say, I'm trying to hurry. He didn't look so great the last time I checked on him, so.
Checked on him? What do you mean checked on him?
I was saying, I've been back to Darktoe since then. It's been a long time, but I was afraid he's not doing so good. But, alright. So, he just kind of... Anyone who wants to make an insight check for me can.
I have disadvantage still.
+5.
Jesus.
Not me. That's
Well,
Nope.
that's a 8.
Mine's a 10 with disadvantage.
Yeah, before you guys kind of get a beat on how he's feeling, he kind of turns around and kind of shuts the door.
As we walk away, I'm like, Cap, it's good to let those feelings out. I'm here for you if you need me, buddy.
This isn't what's happening, but just imagine on the other side you just hear.
Yup.
Turn into Goofy all of a sudden.
But no.
Yes, Eldon.
That's, well, I feel for Cap. He's lost someone close to him, so... Whoa, that was crazy. So, just a heads up, audio-wise, that compressor just clipped that entire laughter out. I heard, like, ha, and then it just went dead.
I'm interested to hear the playback, because OBS is not supposed to be clipping, like, at all. So we'll play with it and see.
It could be Discord.
I'm wondering if it might be Discord somehow. We'll figure it out.
Anyway, but I would say, anything else you guys want to do before we move on to the next day?
At some point, I'm gonna find because I was not there. At some point, I will find the rest of the crew and see what happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
so
Can I... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just going to ask, so who is Yarick again? Just a member of the crew?
So basically, from what you gathered, he was kind of the sharpshooter of this crew.
Okay.
And something happened. He was kind of vague about what it was. You guys didn't really press him on anything. But he was then captured by the Plank King and kind of held for ransom.
Okay.
So.
And I thought my boss was a jerk.
Can I try to find a pirate hat for myself?
Make an investigation check.
If he accidentally steals Captain
God
Greenskin's,
damn
I'll
it.
die.
Yes, Andy.
8.
The only pirate hat you find is the one on Brielle's head.
Oh, I
Brio.
will fight you for this hat.
Brio, can I just try it on?
No.
Please?
Fine. You have to give it back, though.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going to put on one. I put the pirate hat on, and I kind of tilted a little bit.
Oh, looks good. That was really good.
Okay. I take it off and give it back to Brio.
I want to go try to steal a pirate hat for him.
Go for it. Make an investigation check.
I'm gonna go check on the person that she shot with the crossbow.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Yeah, you find one like pretty quickly.
And it fits him perfectly.
Yeah, it's like
You stole it from a child.
No, you managed to find one that like looks extremely good. It's got like a big feather that kind of sticks out. Let's see. And
This feather doubles as a quill
sure does. It does now.
to write music with.
I think this is my favorite thing ever. I put it on, and I tilted.
Looks good.
I feel like this is like Joe's sombrero all over again, Andy.
Oh, God, you're right.
All right, so I just want you to make an intelligence check because you only saw this guy for like 5 minutes and see if you can find the right guy.
What guy?
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, wait, which guy?
Basically, you're trying to figure out if you can recognize the guy.
That's a 9. I rolled like 6 9s tonight.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You get somebody that you think is him.
Does he have a bandage around his midsection?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I go up to him. I'm gonna, hey, buddy, how are you doing?
Kind of looks up at you and goes, I'm sorry, who are you?
I am the big dragonborn who rode in majestically on a shark to save you from the wreckage of the Kraken
I
caused.
mean, from what I recall, it seemed like the shark was saving you.
You lost a lot of blood. You didn't remember.
No, you're right. That crossbow bolt to my stomach
Yeah,
caused a problem.
that's a damn shame that was. How are you doing?
Okay.
Where was your ship heading for then? I know you were sailing, or you were flying the flag of Amana?
Amon.
Amon, sorry.
Yeah. He goes, we were going to Port Damali.
Yes, Port Denali.
Damali.
Yes, Port the mall.
Dubai.
Is anyone nearby him?
Sure.
No.
He just like looks up, glares at you. And just
Look, man.
Is he okay?
Look, man, I'm sorry. It was an accident. I was trying to carry him downstairs. I didn't mean no one would murder you. I'm sorry.
Look, accidental almost murder happens. We're not going to point any fingers at who murdered the cook or not. Let's just continue. Anyway, so you were trying to get to Port Tsunami. Delali.
Just stop. Just stop.
I had a friend in high school
Stop
named
correcting
Delali.
him.
You did.
Yes. Port Tsunami.
Johnny Tsunami.
He just like looks both of you.
Johnny Cochran. O.J. Simpson. Apple juice.
Why?
So,
Why?
continue.
Just like, because I was wanting to go to Portamale. I've always heard that it's a great vacation spot and they have great mimosas.
Yeah, a little spicy, but as long as you can handle corn, tamales can be great.
Just.
I hate both of you so
I'm
much.
helping.
You shot me.
On accident.
He hates us both equally because you murdered him and I'm making
I
bad
didn't murder him.
jokes.
He's talking.
So I feel like attempted murder and bad jokes are at the same level of badness in this world.
I think it's more of he's very frustrated with you that he can't get across that it's Port Damali.
All right, Port
And then
Damali.
you shot him
Yes,
yesterday.
Port Damali. I've got it now. Sorry.
Okay. He just goes, they have, beautiful beaches there, and I've always wanted to go, and, well, I guess we're not going there for a while. We're going to Dark Toe.
Dark Toe.
I'm not leaving this ship.
You probably shouldn't.
That seems like a bad decision.
Don't
for
steal
me.
anyone's shit.
I wasn't planning on it.
I just felt then that good. Should be fine then. Easy to follow advice.
As soon as we get to harbor, just scream, "The Plague King sucks," and you will be perfectly fine.
It's a deception check for me.
20.
Deception. 18.
He goes, that seems odd, but, okay.
I'm not even going to do anything about that. Is there someone in your group who has survived that is like the leader of your little clan?
Well, I was just a passenger. The only person on the crew that I can think of was Thalen.
Yes,
she
the
was-
wonderful dwarvish woman.
Yes, she was the second mate of the ship.
I want to go talk to her.
All right. I would say, so you find her, easy enough. So she was kind of made herself known. She kind of looks up to you and she just goes, I just want to say thank you again for saving us.
Of course. How are you doing?
I honestly, I was not expecting to become part of a pirate crew temporarily, but
You and me both, sister.
we are managing, so
You gotta do what you gotta do.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
So tell me about yourself. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from a little town called Craghammer, just north of Amman.
Okay.
I would say I always liked the idea of being a sailor, so I went to Amman whenever I was old enough, and I would say got aboard our ship that didn't make it, and worked my way up to second mate. So, hoping I can find something in Wildmount whenever we get back there, or wherever this ship is headed next.
Well, we're going to Dark Toe now.
I have heard. Oh. Okay, hang on. Sorry.
Oh no.
Alright, so, he goes, yes, I'm not a fan of where we're headed, but,
I don't know that anyone is a fan of where we're headed, but
That's
like
fair.
I said before, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Where are you from?
Oh, enough about me. You don't know about me.
Enough about you. We haven't even started about you.
In the background, you just hear,
No!
Yeah, I'm also interested in heading to Dark Toe for reasons.
That was vague. What does that mean?
Well, I'll just go ahead and tell you that I really want to be an author. And
Have you
I'm
written anything?
Searching. No, I have not written anything. yet.
You really just gotta try. Your first one may not be great, but you gotta keep trying anyway.
Can we get a
What's the
cutaway to
point?
the guy's office in the Feywild?
What? Sorry?
Can we get a cutaway to the dude's office in the Feywild.
All right, so in Singorn, in the Feywild, say a man approaches his door. He looks very tired, like he hasn't had like a lot of rest recently, and I see he's just like shakily grasps towards the door, grabs it, turns it, and very slowly peers in. And all of his books that are, I say, in his library are off the bookshelves again. And you see that they're like flat and like the pages are bent, but in the shape of a giant penis. I say, just laid out on the floor. And he just, a single tear rolls down his cheek. And then we cut back to the
Wow, I just got such a pleasant feeling.
Did anybody else's pickle just tingle a little bit?
If I had a pickle, it would be tingling.
Sorry, I'm making Grant do stupid
I know.
things.
Right. So, she just goes, but you just gotta get out there and try, put your work out there. You never know, it could be great.
Yeah, I just really want it to be really good.
I always thought that whenever I was a sailor that I wasn't good enough. Imposter syndrome is such a real thing. You just gotta get out there and try. And once you do, I say the next try will be even better, and you can just iterate, and then you just get,
I imagine you want sleight of hand. Plus 4.
Oh, what is wrong with you? Alright. Okay. Bad things are happening.
Oh no. Are any animals hurt?
I'm burning all of my amazing
animals
rolls
are hurt.
on real
Okay.
stupid things.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Hey, on an unrelated note, I don't know if this is on his character sheet, but I need you to subtract 5 berries from Peter's inventory.
It does not look like he ever added them onto D&D
Okay,
Beyond.
neat. So,
He probably has it in notes
I
or
think,
something.
yeah.
No, he does.
He
I
had
remember
a
him
bunch
saying.
of them.
I'll remind him, don't worry.
all right. So,
Spoilers.
I mean, I have to tell him, but so she's just like, you just got to get out there and try it. Let's see. You got this. I can tell that you can definitely write. You have a good novel in you. I can tell.
Oh well, thank you. I'm trying. I'm doing my research. Is really what I'm up to.
Traveling the world, sailing the seas.
Exactly.
I see. It's a beautiful world out there.
It is. It's also very scary sometimes.
I mean, as evidenced by the large kraken, but you got to take the good with the bad. It's a little scary.
And you take the rest, and there you have the facts of life.
The facts of life.
What's Crossboat Guy's name?
You don't know.
You haven't asked.
I didn't ask it.
What's your name?
Charlie.
You want to play solitaire?
What's solid?
Persuasion check. Disadvantage. Disadvantage. You shot him yesterday.
I'm trying to be nice. He's sitting. He can't do anything. He's obviously bored. What is that?
I really hope we turn
It's
that
a
one.
13 plus that's 14.
Yeah,
1.
I'm good.
I look over at me. Hey, bud, you want to play some solitaire?
Sure.
All right.
How do we play that together? Isn't that a single player game?
I'll play and you watch, and then you'll play and I'll watch.
Cool.
Yeah.
Freaking. I always roll 1s on the stupid stuff that I want to do.
So just for the record, I did pickpocket berries off of Peter just now.
Yeah,
is what
I
happened.
realized, yeah.
Grant had me roll an investigation check to look for them. I'm at disadvantage still. I rolled 2 18s.
Yep.
It's +0 on my investigation, so that got me to know that Peter has some. I then pickpocketed it, rolled a disadvantage. I showed Grant.
Yeah, he did.
14, 15 +4, so I got a 19 pickpocket.
Yep. I couldn't tell him no. All right. So, anyone doing anything else before heading to
I'm
bed?
playing solitaire with Charlie.
All right. He's having a good time.
Who's winning?
Oh my god. The game.
I was gonna say, both of you get to the point where you can't do anything with it, and they're just like, God, I hate when this happens. Shuffle the deck.
I want to have can I have swiped a card so that
No.
it makes it really bad for them?
Sleight of hand
Oh,
check.
where's the king of spades every damn time?
I mean, 8.
You start to reach for it, and Charlie just looks at you.
I'm like,
Can I go to sleep?
I mean, sure.
Do I get a long rest?
I mean, everyone who's wanting to can get along.
I'm not exhausted anymore.
oh my god.
Are you
I'm
officially back
alive.
to
I am
normal?
officially back to normal.
He and Conroth are both doing.
Woof. Ooh, I feel relieved now physically.
I'm happy.
I'm
happy that you're doing good.
Okay.
All right. So this whole time, you've also seen that Uso has been working on repairs to the ship from when it got hit by a large gust spell that happened a few days ago.
Yeah, that happened.
Mm-hmm. So he's just been working on it, and you see he's kind of finished the repairs at this point. But you wake up the next day and you roll another d12.
You want to roll?
Okay.
It's a 3.
We rolled that already.
You rolled that already. Yeah.
Okay. That's a 1.
You did that already too.
We did 1, 3, 5, and 8.
That's an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't like that. That is not a good rate.
All right. So,
Before this ridiculousness happens, does anybody need 5, or are we okay?
I'm good.
Andy?
I'm good.
All right, let's roll.
All right. So, it's a clear day, and the water is pretty still as you travel today. Not a lot of waves.
Are we not going anywhere?
You're moving. It's just there's not a huge waves that are rolling in. It's pretty calm on the water today.
Forgot my scrubs on your bathroom floor. I looked over and I was like, oh.
But what are you guys doing as it's kind of a chill day? Not a lot's going on right now.
We're
Playing
off.
with Tuk Tuk and Penelope.
Are you
I want to help repair the boat.
okay? So you go up to Uso and he's just
He's the other dragonborn?
yeah, he's the other dragonborn. He's the shipwright. And he goes, what do you need?
You look like you're fixing up the ship a little bit, and I'm trying to turn over a new leaf is useful for a change. So is just any way I could help, or
Well, I finished most of the repairs yesterday, but I know that Conrath is trying to make some vegetable stew. Maybe he could help
great.
kind of chop a few things there.
I'm great at chopping. I just whip my axe out and just march it. No,
No,
Chop?
smaller.
it's the only one I've got.
Conrath will probably give you a knife.
Oh, okay, that'd be cool. Just keep the axe in my hand.
He just watches you as you go down. All right.
Y'all continue on.
Right, so you guys are kind of playing on the playing on the deck of the ship. Is that where you guys are at? Or what?
Yeah, I'm playing with Tuk Tuk and Penelope on the deck.
I want to go back to, I forgot her name, but I want to go back to the girl who navigates.
Zilia.
She'll teach me how to navigate again.
All right, so she's back up in the crow's nest, and she looks at you again, and she's just back for more lessons?
Mm-hmm. Yes, please.
Well, today we're going to cover the compass and how that works. She kind of gives you a detailed diatribe on trying to figure out where you are based on the needle of a compass. All that good fun stuff. What's Eldon up to, and Peter?
Peter is
Standing menacingly in the corner?
he is in the shadows. He is attempting to paint a masterpiece on the wall unnoticed.
Alright.
We're gonna go with
Sounds about right.
We're gonna go with a performance check with him to see how this masterpiece is.
I'm sorry. What is Peter? What is Peter
in
doing?
the
He's
shadows.
painting in the shadows as one does.
Does he have my turtle?
I mean, you have your
No, he's
turtle.
painting on the wall.
It is a 16.
Oh.
What does Peter paint?
A peck of pickled peppers.
Peter is painting. He's going to paint a very, very pretty mural of his girlfriend on the wall.
Aww.
No.
Alive or dead?
Alive.
Oh, okay.
She's maybe standing in a field of flowers.
So is he sneaking up behind her with a knife? Or?
I imagine it turns out in horror movies where the kid draws something and it's super creepy.
Yeah. It's
It's
just
drawing that, but if you shine a black light light over it, it's got him standing behind it.
Yeah. There's just like a dark shadow behind.
No, I would say you see, I would say, what you see whenever you walk by that area of the ship is a woman, I would say an elven woman, in a field of sunflowers. She's got kind of this auburn hair, say very pointed ears, and I would say she's facing kind of away from, I would say, pretty much the perspective is she's kind of facing away, but she's kind of like looking back a little bit. I would say, so you just kind of see a woman sitting in the field, kind of like that.
She's facing away from the danger.
I would say, but she's looking back. I would say,
Yeah.
that kind of thing. The wind kind of blowing in the breeze a little bit. Her hair kind of blowing in the breeze.
Yep, sorry.
I would say, but it looks good. It looks pretty good.
Alright. And then Eldon is, he wanted to go up on the crow's nest and, like, look around with his little spyglass.
So about 10 minutes after, let's see, after you're up there, and Zillia's like, okay, now this points north, and you have to figure out exactly where you're going from here. All of a sudden, Eldon like pops up.
The feather. We see the feather.
The feather slowly goes. Yeah.
Sorry,
I'm
I'm
just
fidgeting.
going to look around with my telescope.
We none of us know the word spyglass.
I look at him and I'm like, oh, the button with the plus on it zooms. The button with the minus
Here,
retracts.
use this when it's been charging.
Well, mine's magical.
It is.
Oh.
Yeah, he has a special
Oh yeah, I
one.
forgot about that.
Remember?
All right, so you use your spyglass.
A what?
Spyglass.
I'm not familiar with
A
that term.
kaleidoscope.
Oh,
Kaleidoscope.
a boring kaleidoscope.
Pretty as I'm looking.
Woo! No, I'd say, and again, you see just kind of wisps of, I would say, kind of ethereal magic kind of going through, and you see like a couple like butterflies and fish kind of floating through as well. The ethereal plane is pretty beautiful, but you don't see anything that's jumping out at you and making you nervous.
As I fold up the dramatic. Well, all looks clear up here. I will take my leave now. And I crawl back down the ladder.
I went to the kitchen, by the way. Just
Okay, all right. Konrath is sitting there, and you see him chopping like a few onions. I would say he's just kind of chopping. He looks up at you, and you're very impressed because he's able to like maintain eye contact with you while like efficiently chopping these onions.
Okay. I go, hey, Conrad, old pal. Sorry about the old almost murder yesterday. See you doing better.
Yeah. It seems like I'm feeling better after the Barry incident too. So I think we're good.
Yeah, I feel much better. I feel I'm back almost to 100%. I feel like. Yeah, I just wanted to make myself useful. Uso told me that he had ship repairs well in hand, and maybe I could help you out with some chopping.
And he kind of.
I still have my great axe in my hand.
He kind of goes, you don't need that, but
Okay.
he kind of pulls out like a little knife that's probably about like this long, I'll say, and he kind of points to a chopping block that has a bunch of carrots sitting on it. He goes, if you could chop those up, that would be great.
Yeah. Do you need them diced or minced, julienne? How would you like them?
I'd say just diced, I guess.
All right, I can do that. So how did you end up being? I'm like, am I proficient at this? Am I not?
Make a dexterity check.
It's not a disadvantage.
It's not a disadvantage.
Which
I'm
is
proud
probably
of
not
you.
going to help. Dirty 20.
Oh yeah, like surprisingly, if one of you guys like walks by, Snowguard is like really good at dicing carrots for some reason.
Look, you guys don't know my life. I like to cook. Okay.
I'm still up in the crow's nest.
So I'm like not even looking. Neither of us.
Neither of you are
we're,
like talking to each other while you guys are
So
talking.
how did a big man like yourself, who seems to be a bit of a pacifist, end up on a pirate ship like this?
I met with the captain in Nicodranus. I was at a restaurant. Wasn't too happy with what I was doing, and I think he saw that in me. And so, he took me in as his chef, and gotta say, pays better, and for the most part, unless, someone attacks you in their sleep, it seems better.
To be fair, I attacked you in your sleep. Just one.
He continued. He's just
you know what?
Staring
It's all bridges under the water. So anyway, let's.
He just like looks at you and is like.
So what is it that stops a man like you, who must be capable with a blade, or something. You remember the lessons that we had a few days ago? What makes you so opposed to combat?
Well, when I was younger, I had a few rows. I was kind of the runt of my litter, and you see him, and he's just massive. He's just like, I'm kind of the runt of my litter, and I never got the taste for it like they did. So
that's understandable.
Applied my talent.
I just imagine a flashback of him and his brothers fighting, and it's just murder,
Shoving.
murder train.
Just shoving him and like pushing him down the stairs.
I go, what do you know about Yesuk?
I don't know a Yesek.
What's his name?
Yarek.
Yarek, damn it! What do you know about Yarek?
He goes, he's a good man. I know that the captain really misses him, having him on board. He was good, could shoot an arrow and hit something a mile away, it seemed. Just about anything you asked of him.
Well, he and the captain, like... No?
You know, I haven't really pried. But I don't think they were.
Okay, it's been a year since he's been taken. That's an awfully long time.
Captain is loyal to his crew. I think you all should see that by now.
We absolutely do. Absolutely do. He did punch me in the face 2 days ago, so that spots a little. But, you know, he's providing emotional support that is sorely lacking amongst my compatriots.
He is good at that. He is really good at that.
So I say, anyway, all right, well, anything else I can help you? And I pull out one of the berries. I'm like, would you like to spice up the stew a little bit?
We're just going to see how smart he is.
Oh my god. He
goes, that's one of the berries that put us in that sorry state. What do you do? What is wrong with you?
Oh, is that what this is? I found these.
I want you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Aww. 16.
He rolls 2. He starts to reach for it, but you kind of pull back.
I go, look, I promise I will only use this for good, not for evil.
You just tried to spike everyone's food.
Don't you remember how delicious they are?
They're delicious, but they almost killed us.
I've had experiences with so many things that were delicious and almost killed me. What's life without some risk?
Living!
Snowguard like wandering down.
That's a good point, man.
That's a damn... Yeah. Oh, wow.
Just like that, I dropped like his impulsivity by 10%. Oh, okay. So...
I feel like Snow's having some real development.
He is! He's having a good time at sea, it seems. Alright, so I want Eldon and...
Go ahead, sorry.
Brielle to make perception checks for me.
I get, I have the goggles on, so I can roll.
You got it, yeah.
first.
You've got advantage.
Alright, that was much better. That will be a 26.
Nice.
16.
16? Eldon does not see it, but you see what appears to be, you see something weird out in the water whenever you're kind of making your, scans. You see it's just water, nothing, water.
Oh, geez.
All of a sudden there's just a chunk missing.
And we're going straight at it?
You're heading straight for it.
Okay. Captain Greenskin.
He's not anywhere near you.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're way
I rope down.
Man, she's getting really good at that.
You know, I would expect the rope burn.
Well, and how has the hat not come off?
Right?
And I run
The horns.
and I'm
It's gotta be the
pounding.
horns.
I'm pounding on Captain Greenskin's door. Captain
He
Greenskin!
kind of opens it and he goes, just like one knock will do.
We're heading towards an empty spot in the ocean somehow.
And he kind of he kind of looks up at the crow's nest and he says, Zilia, can you tell me exactly what we're seeing here? And she kind of like looks kind of exactly where you were, kind of the direction you were pointing. He goes, yeah, we're gonna want to go around that. That looks like a giant whirlpool.
Okay.
And you see him kind of like run up.
Do I hear whirlpool?
Squirrel?
All right.
No.
Elsa. Bad Elsa.
Bad.
I'd like
see it.
to look for a newspaper. I need to roll it up and smack her with it.
Oh my god.
You don't find a newspaper, but you do find just like a random scroll.
Alpha. Wait, shit.
A scroll? A scroll? I want to see it.
Nope, no scroll here.
You had it this whole time.
It's not ancient. I just found it yesterday.
But yeah.
That's
Also, this
okay,
is my
I'll take
8th
it.
voice so far in the section.
Yes,
It's
I
fine.
know.
Captain Greenskin is like slowly trying to get away from, say, what appears to be the giant whirlpool.
Are we successfully doing that?
Yeah, he's.
Okay.
I say you caught it in time with that.
How close do we can
Yeah,
see
how-
the whirlpool?
yeah.
You can
see
again.
it.
You can see like the water kind of dips and then comes
Does
back.
it look like natural?
It looks natural.
Okay. Is that a common thing on the seas, Captain?
He goes, not terribly common, but I have seen them before.
Damn scary.
Yeah, it's a good thing that Brielle here was watching. I say, good eye.
Yeah, boy, if we had to rely only on Eldon, we'd be damn sunk
We
right
would
now.
be fucked.
I was trained by the best.
Damn right you were.
I look over.
Eldon's over in the corner just playing with his
I look over at Brielle and I was like, "What is your hair doing right now?"
I'm having a really bad hair day, and I'm just
It's fine. It's just immortalized on the internet
making the
forever.
most of it.
I like it.
Thanks.
Hang on, let me just cut to your camera real fast.
Why?
Get a little close up of
I'm
that.
trying to figure out.
It's falling apart.
I gotta get it. It's falling. I mean, it's short. I don't have a hairstyle.
So as she's sort of complimenting the captain, and he's like, "Damn right," I go over to her, I go, "Brielle, I think you're barking up the wrong tree. I heard a rumor that the captain likes to lay with his own kind, if you know what I mean.
So do I.
I mean, yeah, but you're not his
Yes.
kind. So
Why should you
you
care?
gotta innie, not an outie.
Does he hear you?
Yeah, he's like right next to you. That's why I said, why do you care?
I was like, "Oh no, I don't care. What a man does in the privacy of his own, wherever you do it, is all your business. But let's not dash the poor girl's spirit. She's trying to get in your bed, and you don't want her in there."
Hammock.
No, he has a bed. He's a
Okay.
captain. He's got his own quarters. He's got his own room. He's doing good.
And who says he just swings one way? Maybe he swings both.
I mean, that's what rumors are. I just heard a rumor. I don't know. People tell me things. I just repeat them like they're fact.
You know, that seems really dangerous. You probably shouldn't just repeat whatever you hear as fact.
Have you been to Allfield recently?
No, why?
They're trying to make it great again.
Well, that's good. That's great. That's great for them.
I hear they got some dashing hats.
You know, I better make my way up there next
Yeah,
time.
you
on
should.
main
You
road.
sure should.
And it
Oh,
was
God.
Snow guard.
Your accent just keeps getting more and more southern.
I'm going.
It's all over the place.
Yeah. You can have idols and not want to sleep with them.
I don't follow.
Just gonna leave it at that. Just gonna walk
The
away.
only person I ever idolized and didn't want to sleep with is Till Garrett.
I don't fully
Are
believe
you
didn't want to sleep with him.
Are you sure?
I mean,
We all had questions.
maybe a little bit, but not a lot.
He was very
Like only
flirtatious.
when he came out of like the shower without a towel on, and like the light hit him just the right spot. And
Wait, how many times did you see this?
we shared rooms a lot.
Why did you walk out of the bathroom without a towel on?
That's what men do. We don't really care for modesty. We were both at the YMCA.
Why are you? You're accent.
You're turning Cajun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Snow's finding himself this session, y'all.
Oh my god.
Mine all that snow when I
I'm
went outside.
sorry.
Hit out the
I am too. Okay, so Zelia kind of steps down. So you guys have avoided the whirlpool at this point. And she says, Captain, I think we've got about a day or two before we hit Darktoe. We're getting close. And he kind of just says, thank you, Zelia. Keep up the good work, and thanks for training Brielle here. It seems like she's catching on quick. And she kind of nods and says, yeah, she's doing great. Kind of starts climbing up the ladder again.
Brielle like looks up.
Why
and
do I
she's
feel like
fine.
Brielle's the only one that's like expanded her skill set on this?
I'm literally actively.
She is actively trying!
Campaign to learn more things.
See, Snow is just trying to not fuck things up as much as he usually does.
He's doing good!
So
I did learn how to shoot a cannon on the first
You
day.
did.
you did.
Let's see, but
And
she
I
is
had black powder.
every day she's been like, I want to learn this. I go to this person to learn this. So
Fucking character development.
Brielle's an overachiever.
she is. She's the nerd. But
And the muscle.
Nerd. I'm muscle. Stay in your lane.
We're both the muscle.
You're
You
all
said so
the muscle.
last time.
Arm wrestle right now.
All day, every day.
Let's do it.
all right, are you arm wrestling?
Yeah.
Oppose strength checks.
I don't have any strength. Like,
So check, not say.
literally
Yeah.
have no strength.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh boy.
Where's strength at? Oh, +0. What? Yeah.
I still think you'll be fine.
Oh wow.
This is gonna be embarrassing.
Oh, that's a 19.
I mean, I was a 6, so
I would,
with +4.
okay, so normally I would make this like a back and forth thing. I would say that you guys like grab us at each other's hands, and
I
Snowguard.
want to like look at Zillia the whole
Snowguard.
time.
I would say Zillia's got her hands on you guys like at top, and she's just like, 3, 2, 1, go.
Ah, my elbow slipped.
Like I'd say you pretty much he slips and like gets probably an inch away from touching the table. Make another strength check, both of you. He is.
Oh, no.
If you get this, you win. If you
Back
get
to
this, you
tie.
kind of fight it back.
Yeah.
Aw, lame. Dang.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah, not good.
23.
I got a 5.
All right, so
What is wrong with us?
I'd say you kind of just fight it back to the center there.
Oh, sneaky Brielle, you are all strong enough. Sneaky Brielle.
Good lord.
Weird.
All of you are weird.
You might have gotten the jump on me earlier, but
Why are you arm wrestling
Yes.
so much?
You are oscillating wildly between accents.
this match will be mine.
I don't even care if I win anymore. I think you kind of freaked me out.
I think he needs a mental
I
evaluation.
got a 15.
I also have a 15.
You guys just like in the center, both like veins popping as you guys are doing this.
Oh my god.
Oh,
19.
1.
Oh.
Bam! She slams down.
I'm gonna look at Zillia and then like wink at her as I do it.
Charisma check with advantage because you just showed him up.
Charisma +1. That's a 9.
Come on, advantage. Nat 20.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh my god. That's another 9. It was destined to be a 9, I
She
guess.
goes.
Do you have a
You see her
modifier?
kind of blush a little bit, and she just goes, "I don't swing that way, but thanks for the
If I
attention."
did. I'll take it.
Snow is like halfway out with the immovable rod. Puts it back.
No.
I feel like I'm just unwittingly her like wingman this whole time. Like, you know what, Brielle? Damn impressive.
Thanks.
I gave you all I had. you really showed me up there.
So we're both the muscle.
All right, we're both the muscle. I know how to. If I dish it out, I got to be able to take it.
Yeah, you walk away and you're just like, I just don't understand. Like, where's the? I don't.
I'm like 4 times her size.
All right, so you guys go. I say anything else you guys want to do before you go sleep?
No.
Okay, go sleep. Wake
Did
up.
you guys like dinner? I helped cook that chopped
It's a
carrots.
very.
I
it's-
thought the carrots were like so evenly chopped.
It's a very nice vegetable stew, and the carrots and onions both are just like perfectly chopped.
I chopped the carrots.
You did a really good job.
Good job,
I mean,
Snow.
these onions are a bit too large for my tastes.
Oh.
And he just
I chopped the carrots.
I still chop the carrots. But yeah, night comes, the rest comes to you. Roll that d12 one
Roxanne,
last
I think you're the
time.
last one.
Don't mess it up.
Also, Andy, did you move your mic or something? Because you sound a little quieter.
You do.
Sorry, I moved. It
10.
was like all the way over here.
You've done that one already. Go again.
All right.
2.
Oh, that's a new one, I think.
It is a new one.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
All right. It's a beautiful day, and sailing is going smoothly. However, all of a sudden, you hear this large
You're good.
on the bottom of the
Breathing?
boat. And let's see. Pretty much, you just hear like a lot of like running around and kind of panicking, and you do hear some water start to rush at the bottom, and you hear see Uso run in with like a bunch of wood and nails and is just
An
like
iceberg.
trying to hammer us in. I say if you want to make a perception check to see what's going on, you can.
I always do because I have advantage.
I'm also gonna.
I'm gonna
Not too
run to
loud,
the
so
wood
6
barrel and
plus
grab
8.
wood. Take it to the wood.
All right, you're helping Uso like hammer in some nails.
I run up
and-
to look around to see what's happening.
Okay.
I got a
perception.
22.
Perception. Okay, so Brielle knows what's going on, but
12.
you don't.
Are you gonna tell us?
I'm up on the deck.
Once I figure it out.
I would say you see that there is a large coral reef that's kind of up underneath the ship that kind of snakes a lot
Those are
through here.
endangered.
And Greenskin kind of walks up beside you and he goes, "Ooh, that is gonna be a problem. I say we're already kind of stuck in the middle of this. We need to navigate around this."
Does anyone know how to do that?
I've been learning.
Are you kind of goes,
Am I proficient in navigating yet, or
"You're getting there."
okay?
But
So maybe not good enough.
he goes, "I think we might need some help underwater." For
Ooh, I
helping this
can
out."
help.
He goes, "I can help get you a couple other friends down there to help you out as well if you'd like."
Is he Aquaman?
He can.
He's Aquaman.
So
Well, maybe.
you see him. I say, who all is wanting to help in this endeavor?
Like,
wanna
does that
help.
mean dive
I
into the
would,
water?
Who wants to go into the water?
I will go into
Not
the
me.
water.
I don't do that.
Can I do it as an animal?
Yes, more than welcome
Yes.
I will go in as a badass dragon.
to. Okay.
I'm
all right.
gonna be like scouting the top to make
Got it.
sure all is well.
What's Eldon up to?
Eldon
Eldon?
and Peter.
Oh,
Oh,
what-
Eldon and Peter are down below hammering in nails with.
okay.
On the inside.
So
They're not even nailing wood. They're just hammering into the hull.
yeah, creating more holes.
Yeah.
But so essentially what happens here is Iltha dives into the water and turns into
What can be helpful? That has limbs.
Octopus.
I guess I'll be an octopus again.
octopus.
I like being
So
an octopus. I
you
like
see her
to
jump
do
off and just like all of a sudden her arms split in two and her legs split in two and just kind of warps into a octopus
Majestic,
and
gorgeous.
lands in, and you see her just like under the water. Exactly.
We hear we.
And
Weird.
like Snowguard, you start to go, and before you do that, Captain Greenskin puts a hand on your shoulder and he goes, "I got something that'll help you." You see him kind of mutter a spell and kind of toss it your way. And you now can breathe underwater.
Yeah, I knew it.
For how long?
I knew it. Harry
You-
Potter
I think
style.
I
it's
was
a
gonna say, you
while.
get the gillyweed.
I gave you gillyweed.
Nice reference right there.
That is a good one.
I
Let me
prefer the
see here.
bubblehead charm, but it's fine.
Oh yeah.
24 hours.
Oh.
That is awesome.
That's
Do I know that? I'm like, what'd you do? How's that helpful?
He goes, could breathe underwater for a day now.
Are you fucking with me?
No, go for it, man.
All right, that's good enough for me. I just dive off the edge.
Dive off the edge. You go through the water, and you kind of have like this.
Oh.
You have this moment of like, I really shouldn't breathe this in. This is bad. And as you kind of lose it. I say you kind of lose your breath for a second. You breathe in, and it feels a little weird, but yeah, you can breathe water.
Oh shit!
Sweet.
You hear.
I just like.
I just follow with the
Sled
octopus
past
wherever
me.
it's going.
I just see bubbles up top.
Yeah, I'm farting a lot.
All right, so as you guys jump down there, you do make perception checks for me.
Jesus, 9.
12.
Oh, we're nailing
Yeah,
this.
you don't really see it at first, but eventually, I would say you feel a tap on the back of your shoulder. Snowguard. You turn around and you see a man that has
Oh, jeez.
a tail. I would say kind of for legs, and he's holding a trident, but he's not really holding it pointing at you. Like you can tell that he's not trying to hurt you in any way.
Does he
Okay.
have long white hair and beard?
He does not.
Is he in any way a trademarked character that is property of the Disney Corporation?
He is not. I would say he's like, I would say he's got dark hair. I would say, but you also he kind of like says, "Hello, can I help you? What's going on? We don't really like what's happening up here. Can we help you guys at all?"
Do I see this too?
I would say once you start to hear him talking.
I'm freaking out in the little octopus body.
I didn't quite catch that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Our ship, our ship ran.
Okay. He goes, yeah, that's on top of our village. And you look down, and you see that, like, the tops of the coral reefs are actually, like, buildings that have been shaped out of coral.
Are any of them oddly penis-shaped?
They are not. But he just says, I don't mind trying to help you guys out a little bit down here, too, if you don't mind.
Yes, please.
Okay.
We apologize for that. We just want to be out of your way and not die.
All right. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do.
I wish I could talk. Can I just go put a tentacle on him?
That's my friend. She's an octopus.
He should be able to.
How
speak to
are you
that.
friends with an octopus?
She's actually what we call a druid. She has.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah,
you see him kind of like put his hand on you, and he kind of sits there and thinks for a second, and you hear him say, "Hello there," and all you can hear him is just say "hello there." He's not moving his mouth. You can understand him?
Can I speak with him telepathically?
Yeah,
will
go
he
for it.
understand me? Okay, and I say, "Hello, my name is Iltha. It's so nice to meet you."
Good to meet
What
you
am I
too.
hearing right now?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Ooh.
He's not speaking.
They're just staring at each other.
You see this man staring tenderly into
Snowbird just like pulls out a tub of popcorn.
Oh, it's soggy.
I just want to say, how can I help?
Okay, so it seems like your boat's moving. They were smart enough to slow down, but we need to kind of point them in the right direction. So I think that's what we need to be doing.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do perception checks. I'll say to kind of figure out how good you guys are at avoiding this.
Nope. 8.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
So, I'll say the first round is Iltha's, and she just deftly is like guiding through everything like that, and she kind of like looks back for a second to like pretty much I say Brielle, you just see from the side, you just see like one tentacle that's like holding up, and like you guys are like, okay, left, right, left, kind of going through. And you see, like, she kind of puts the tentacle down for a second, and at that point, Snowguard's hand goes up, and, like, he gets distracted, but he's like, that's a fish person. And, like, he's just, like, left. And as you guys go left, you just hear,
Oh my god.
again, and he just, like,
I shoot my tentacle back up.
the tentacle goes back up,
Shake it.
and the fish person just goes, what was that?
What was what? Were we doing something just now?
You just hit that hotel!
Oh.
And you see like an old angry fishman like going like
terribly sorry. This is my first time navigating a coral reef while breathing underwater and speaking to whatever it is that you are.
We're merfolk?
Merman.
Merman!
Terribly sorry. I hope that your hotel is fine. Maybe I'll just keep my hand down the rest of the way.
Alright,
Yes.
so Iltha, make another perception check for me.
18.
18? So yeah, she manages to get you guys the rest of the way through the coral. I would say I want Peter and Eldon to both make
Survival.
yeah, I'd say survival's a good choice.
Oh, geez.
Checks. We're gonna see how well you're doing in helping Uso down there.
The ship is somehow sinking
Okay,
deeper and deeper.
For Eldon, it's a 19,
Nice.
and for Peter, it's a 17.
Alright, you guys are doing pretty good. Uso's like, he's like, now hand me this. I need that piece of wood right there, and hammer here. And you see him kind of pushing up against the water as it's coming in.
Usa, here, I got you your left-handed screwdriver.
I'm right-handed.
Whose left-handed screwdriver is this?
What's a screwdriver?
Oh, I get it. You're making a lock. I get it. And he like takes it, and he's like, I don't really need this right now, but you know, I need my left-handed hammer.
I'll be back.
He winked
Who
at
has the
you.
left-handed hammer?
You see the chef has his hammer. You go, oh, mine's right-handed, damn!
All
I
right.
go over and grab a meat tenderizer and bring it downstairs. Here.
All right, so you guys, as they make it through, and as you guys finish, the merman, just kind of goes, well, I guess this is where our ways part for now.
Is there anything else you need help with?
He kind of thinks at you. He goes, I think you've done enough. I appreciate your help getting out of
sorry.
here. But
we're really sorry.
you look back in the hotel, like you just see like a massive chunk of that hotel, like slowly sinking to the bottom of the ocean.
We are so sorry. We did not mean to do that.
Yeah, it happens. We're pretty near Dark Toe. Like, what can you do? I'm sure it'll be fine.
Do you have any attractive mer women down there?
Oh my god.
I mean, I've got a whole 22 hours left of this bitch.
Make a perception check for me.
11.
You see a couple mer women down there.
I want to go talk to one.
Okay, the boat is leaving with them.
I thought they were
You're gonna leave the boat.
Fine, I'll go back to
I don't think you want to drop anchor right next to the city. That looks like it could be bad.
Just through the hotel, yeah. all right, I'll go back to the boat.
Okay. All right, so you get back, kind of start climbing back onto the boat. Do you have Iltha on your shoulder or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll wrap my tentacles around him.
Wrapping around his it's like a backpack with two tentacles on top, 2 tentacles on bottom, meeting in the middle, and you get up there.
I'd like to point out that at this point her mouth is in the middle of my back.
Yeah, you just feel a soft beak. But yeah, you get back up on the ship.
On him.
All of a sudden, you notice that around your legs that there's just this black puddle around.
I look over. Who's the first person I see when I get up on the deck?
I guess Brielle, she was up there.
Brielle, you won't believe it. You know how I got those magical powers the other day?
I'm looking at the puddle. Uh-huh.
I think it also turned my urine black.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I think so too. And I'm looking at Iltha.
My eyes just go shifting.
I'm staring at Iltha,
I wonder if it's magical. I go down and take.
And then I grab his finger.
No.
Stop it.
No.
No.
Okay.
Iltha, you wanna get off my back, please, dear?
Fine. I'll climb. Kind of climb now.
Iltha, you have to stop inking.
It's inappropriate.
Never.
You hear.
It's rude and confusing.
It's rude and confusing.
It is rude and confusing. I have the most confused boner right now.
Good lord.
He's not confused. His boner is confused.
The return of the Y boner.
And that is the name of this episode. Return of the Y boner.
Good lord. All right. So, you guys are sailing. It's a beautiful rest of the day. Is there anything?
I guess I'll turn back into me.
Okay. So, the octopus is just kind of chilling there, and all of a sudden, it goes back into Iltha form. And anything you guys are wanting to do, you guys know that you will probably get to Dark Toe tomorrow.
I'm good.
Oh,
I want to learn more
Should we have
navigating.
a plan?
Okay. Yeah.
A plan of what
I'd say at this
we're
point,
doing?
you're good. I would say, is there a proficiency for navigator's tool? Yes. Proficiency for navigator's tools, you can add that to your character.
Yes.
So I want to talk to the captain real quick.
Okay. Knock on the door, he opens it.
Captain Greatskin!
I'm
Captain
gonna go with
Greatskin!
you. I'm gonna go with you.
Captain! Captain!
Okay, so he opens the door and he goes, yes, how can I help you?
It's me, Snowguard from before.
I'm aware.
You're a what? I'm sorry. I've got some water. That was a really cool spell, by the way. I can breathe underwater.
Thank you.
I tried to make it with a mer woman. It didn't. It was the whole thing.
I mean,
anyway,
how would that even?
I don't.
Work?
I don't know. But
does she have lady parts down there? Or?
I mean, she got hands.
I guess.
Look, nothing wrong with an underwater rub and tug. That's hard to say.
Oh my god! What is wrong with you?
That's actually the name of this episode. Underwater rub and tug.
Good lord.
Parentheses. The Y. Okay. We'll have landfall on Dark Toe tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Do we need, I know, and we'll take to heart the don't steal anyone's shit advice. Yeah,
Right.
I got you. Yeah, no, clear as day. I wrote it on a thing on my wall. I read it every day.
Okay.
But should we have some sort of other plan or
Yes,
advice?
what are we doing exactly?
Are we coming with you?
I mean,
Is there
I've gotta-
going to be
I'm going to
violence?
come with you.
I'm going
looking
to.
for something.
I am going to introduce you to the Blank King. Usually, he likes to meet any new members of the revelry whenever we get to Dark Toe.
Or is he gonna make us do like weird stuff?
You shouldn't. I say, at least he didn't whenever I first started. So, unless something's changed, I don't think anything has. But I say, he usually just likes to lay eyes on you to figure out how loyal you're gonna be.
I gotcha. The old underwater rubbing tug.
What's your advice on if I need something that I think that he has? Is bartering a thing?
Kind of looks at you and he goes, look, he took one of my crew members for something he tried to take. So I would just be very careful with anything that you say to him. I'm not comfortable taking anything from him. I will try and help you if I can, but...
Alright, Snow, I'm gonna turn into a mouse. We're gonna have a heist.
I'm gonna look at him and I go, I'll take something from him, alright? I'll take his advice.
Good. It just kind of goes, good, I guess.
Anyway, but no, we're happy to help however we can.
What are we doing?
Are we gonna have to get the folks that we rescued off the ship, or are they gonna just stay?
They're gonna stay here because I'm not gonna put them on dark.
And which of your crew are gonna come with us? Just you?
I think we're gonna get Conrath and Jexa to come with us on this.
All right. Well, I guess that's about all there is to it.
Is there anything else you need to do on Dark Toe, or just talk to the Plank King?
He goes, I mostly want to get my man back. Make sure everything's okay. He goes, that's my main
He wants
business
his baby back, baby back, baby back.
Does he happen to keep his stuff close to him? Does he have like a house or a place where he resides there?
He's got a really nice cottage.
You mean the Plank King?
Yes.
He has a throne room that has a lot of nice things nearby, but I've never once tried to go near that hoard. I don't know what's in there.
I find it locked.
It's not locked, but it is certainly guarded.
Interesting. I mean, not interesting. That's the most boring news I've ever received in my whole life. I've never been less interested.
Just curious, are there lots of rats on Dark Toe?
Oh, plenty.
Interesting.
What a totally normal question, Iltha. Okay, let's all leave now.
Can you describe this room in detail along with possible entrances?
Do you have dimensions of the room as well as entrances, exits, and any?
I feel like the more information I give you, the more culpable I am. So I don't think I want to keep this conversation.
Well, I don't rightly know what culpable doesn't mean, but yeah, we'll quit. Y'all, I think we've got enough information out of this, our captain.
It was all right.
And what is the plan?
Iltha,
It's not a bad question.
Iltha, we will cross that bridge when we come to it.
What's the plan for after Dark Toe?
To get back on the ship.
He goes, I guess.
If we make it back on the ship, we'll worry about the plan.
What do you mean if? What are you guys planning on?
I'm not planning anything, but you've made us quite afraid of what's going to happen here, so... You know, I feel like just a healthy
amount of fear is good in this situation.
I want to make note that I am proficient with a dice set. Just throwing that out there.
Are you trying to gamble?
I'm just throwing that out there. If we are bored on this island,
Brielle went down to Dark Toe. She was looking for a scroll to see it.
She was way behind. She was ready to roll some dice. Brielle's at home. Okay, let's.
Can you play that song, Eldon?
All right, Eldon, we got a song for you to write. It's it's about Brielle going
down to
Dark Toe, looking for a soul to steal.
Scroll,
not soul.
Yeah. Hello, Eldon?
Eldon, you there?
Hello.
Sorry.
Okay, you okay?
I'm good. Yeah.
His Robitussin's wearing off.
The Robitussin is vastly wearing off because I've been coughing really bad for the past half an hour.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, it's all good.
All right. So, anything that you guys want to discuss or anywhere you want to go before?
Yeah, I want to get... Well, we haven't had a little group powwow in a few days. I just want to see how everybody's doing.
Yeah.
We've had some crazy adventures here. Someone remind me... Now, I remember, all right? Don't you think I don't. But just remind me why we're actually coming here, because...
I need to steal a scroll and you're looking for your brother.
You need to steal a brother and I'm looking for a scroll.
Yes.
Got it. Okay. Locked down.
both.
So we found out this Plank King has like
Yes, and there happen to be lots of rats there.
All right.
Wink.
Also, I've got visibility, which we've used before. To very good. It could work well.
I also
Ability
have my
levitate.
cloak.
I have my axe. So
Yeah, we'll call that Plan B.
Let's
You know,
try
maybe
and
C. We'll see how it goes.
I know those letters.
Brielle, we're gonna
As long as it's not Plan Z, I'm in good shape.
Do
Brielle,
we all
need lots
are
of
we
stealth.
all in agreement that we're gonna be stealthy?
Yes.
I mean, I feel like we need to like make our presence known, like a member of this crew first,
Well,
and then sneak
yes.
off.
And
But no, I agree, stealth is
someone
fine.
needs to stay
And hey,
with
if we
us.
need some extra hit points, I've got the berries, y'all.
No.
Hard pass.
I didn't even die last
You know
time.
what I still have from like our very first session?
Is it a wand of magic missiles?
No, the those little seeds. Don't I still have
Oh my
those
god,
little-
Bob.
Oh, you do have
Oh,
those!
seeds?
I think I have one
Yeah,
too.
I think I do too.
Oh my god, we're gonna blow this island up.
Oh my god.
Side note, DM, can I maybe sneak away to get some more black powder?
Make a stealth check followed by a sleight of hand check. We're gonna see how sneaky you are to get there, and if you can like swipe it without making a ton of noise.
Okay, so my sleight of hand is a 21,
That'll do.
and my stealth is a 16.
I'd say that's good enough. I'd say it's getting late.
Okay.
People are going to sleep, and you get. I would say, put like 2 handfuls of black powder in your inventory. They're little halfling
All right.
handfuls, but you know.
Little handfuls of black powder.
They're adorable handfuls of black powder.
Lord,
Somebody's a tiny, cute little arsonist, aren't you?
are you a little
I
anarchist?
look at Rest and I was like, I will cut you while you sleep.
I set a building on fire once.
Unless you have a ladder, I don't think you'll be able to make it all the way up to my bed.
You torched that
You
building.
exploded a building on
It
fire.
was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Hey,
All
do you
right.
guys think we should just murder this Plank King and
No.
like, maybe we'll be in charge of the pirates?
No, I don't think so. He has
I
a
feel like
lot of
there
people
is-
on his side.
I'm also very strong. I mean, I did lose to Brielle in arm wrestling today, but
Still
I-
working through that.
I get the impression that even though the Plank King has bad qualities, he still keeps some order here.
He's like the mafia. Have you heard of them?
is he Johnny Marcone?
I just imagine you guys get to Dark Toe.
He's got a cat.
He's got like. No, I'm imagining he's like in a suit and has like a little like corsage that, and he's just like, "You come to me on this, the day of my daughter's wedding."
I mean, as the DM, you don't have to imagine that.
I mean, that's true, but that's not what he's like.
It's Marlon Brando.
It's just Marlon Brando. You know what? We're changing it. New campaign. That's what it is.
I request to fall in love with his daughter and make it extremely complicated for you.
All right. So, you guys get another rest in. All right, and you wake up, and today the sky seems to be a little bit darker. I would say, yes. Say, I would say. But you see an island out in the distance. You begin to pass through what appears to be a ship graveyard. It just has a bunch of ships that are like in various stages of rot, decay. I say kind of jutting up out of the water. And as you get closer, you see that it's been kind of forming a large semicircle out in front of the island, almost like it was put there to kind of keep ships away. You see jagged peaks that jut out, from a mist surrounding this island. And as you get closer, you see the island is made of mostly rock with a few bridges kind of connecting those peaks. And kind of tunnels lining the sides of the peaks. A small area of greenery kind of sits at the base of the island and appears to be a small little jungle. And as you sail closer to the island, Captain Greenskin kind of walks up next to you and he just kind of goes, "Well, we made it to Dark Toe despite your best efforts. And just quick reminder, first rule of Dark Toe,
Don't steal anyone else's shit.
good. Second rule of Dark Toe,
Don't steal anyone else's shit.
you'll be fine."
Did we hear a voice say, like screw the Plank King as we pulled it.
You kind of ruined my surprise. But I say, as you guys are getting close, you do hear someone from below deck just go, "The Plank King sucks!" And Greenskin just kind of looks over at Jackson and goes, "I know who that is, and I don't even know. Just make sure they don't say that again."
Shoot him in the stomach with a crossbow.
Shoot him in the stomach with a crossbow.
That'll teach him.
I tried. Dad never got mad at me.
But I say she kind of disappears underneath the boat and comes back up a couple minutes later. I say, as she disappears, all of a sudden you just hear a "ah!" and kind of comes back up. All right, so let's see. You pull up to the dock. You see a few other ships. Pirate ships out to the side, and he goes, "All right. So, like I said, we need to introduce ourselves to the Plank King, and I need to take my payment to him. We need to. Part of the reason why I brought Conroth along with me is I need someone to carry this gold." You see him like shift
Right
up
here, bro.
and hold, and he goes, "Well, I guess you do fit the bill a little bit more, but okay." And he goes, "Conrad, give him that."
Yeah, I
he
got the gold.
kind of hands it to you, and Conrad kind of goes, "I did not want to see the Plank King again."
I like drop the chest. Like,
Captain Greenskin, should we dress in any particular way? Do we need to dress nicer, or
Yes.
are we good the way we are?
I mean, I don't care what you look like.
I'm dressed like a pirate.
You are dressed like a
Snow
pirate.
whips his
That's
shirt
good.
off. Nah, puts it on.
I'm going to put on a bow tie.
I would like a comically large polka dotted bow tie.
Where are you getting these bow ties?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it. I'm making a bow tie.
I'm going to assume my bow tie is part of my disguise kit.
Sure, we'll go with
I
that.
do have that.
Let's see. Damn it! All my pelts are with the tailor. All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys walk up the dock, and Captain Greenskin takes you what appears to be a massive flight of uneven stairs after you guys pass through a little bit of the town that's on Darktoe. And these stairs kind of spiral and twist and kind of snake their way up a giant hill. And as you're walking, you see that kind of torches on either side of the staircase. Iltha, you start to smell something kind of foul in the air. You can make a perception check to kind of
Iltha, do you
guess
smell a chicken?
what it is.
I
While
smell
she does that,
something.
can I throw up Detect Magic?
Huh?
Detect magic.
Detect magic? All right, you throw up detect
16
magic.
plus 7 is
Oh, what?
23 or something like
Yeah,
that.
you know exactly what that smell is. And you detect magic. There's nothing that's pinging right now on your
Okay, I'm
radar.
just going to keep it. Just going to kind of keep it
Keep it up? Okay. But, Iltha, you know that is the smell of rotting flesh that you are...
I'm sorry. Why does Iltha know that?
See, look, man, she grew up in the wilds. She knows what that smells like.
All
She
right,
watched those little murder bunnies kill people.
Yeah.
that's true. That sham jurisprudence.
They're pretty terrible.
Because they stepped on the grass.
Look, man,
I forgot.
you stepped on the grass. You
There's
got
man in the
paid.
grass likes like BDSM. There's like, step on me again.
Oh my god.
That
So
sounds
I
really
share-
weird.
I share with the group.
Shaving the foliage?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah. They were doing it grass to grass.
Imagine if they also had a foot fetish.
Oh my
That
god.
would be
What is
interesting.
wrong with both of you?
They'd be real happy.
Jesus Christ.
We're getting pulled off Twitch so hard.
So fast.
We're just gonna get switched to a different channel. It's fine.
Just bleep out everything that was just said. No.
We'll have maybe 10 minutes of usable audio.
What is this?
What is this, merman? Hello, punch. Ah, you want to play solitaire?
Plank King. The end.
All right, so
But I say, hey guys, I smell dead people.
Is it Peter's girl?
Do you see dead people?
No, I
Is
smell.
this- is-
Was I dead the whole time?
No.
Oh, okay.
Is this smell like really close to us, or is it?
Yes. Like they're dead
He
people.
goes,
Very close. to us,
see
like
your.
dead bodies.
I say Captain Greenskin kind of hears this conversation as you're walking up, and he goes, "I see you're
starting to get a taste for the Plank King's decor, and he kind of points out to the side, and you see next to one of the torches, you see like impaled on a spike a head of like a orc that I would say is just kind of sitting there with its mouth open, kind of going like
Iltha, cure wounds, cure wounds.
It's not gonna work.
And he goes,
Snow.
How recently dead does this thing look?
make a perception check for me.
15?
It's pretty fresh. And as you go, you see various shapes and sizes of heads that are just on pikes as you go, and they're in various stages of decay.
Ugh.
Guys, should I ask him what he did? Because I have the ability to do that now.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm going to cast Speak to Dead.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow.
And I'm going to look at the head and be like, "Psst, you. What did you do to end up there?"
You see as he's casting this spell, all of a sudden you see a light kind of flash behind the orc's eyes, and he kind of looks up at you and goes, "I stole from another revelry member."
Oh, I'm going to look back at the group and be like, guys, so that rule that not stealing, that's like super duper serious.
Question, how long does that spell last for, Andy?
Speak to Dead, hold on. 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna grab that head off a spike and just carry it with us for a little while.
Ew, it smells.
It's pretty gross mood.
What?
Wait,
Maybe he'll be useful.
I look back. Wait, if that belongs to the Plank King, isn't that stealing?
Dang.
I look at Captain Greenskin while I'm holding the head, like,
Put it back.
put it back.
Put it back.
Sorry, buddy.
Gross.
I just like wipe my hands. I'm like,
Yeah, it's so
Viscera
gross.
on your hands.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's just like all gross.
So
I like to wipe my
nasty.
hands on
But
Iltha.
are there any questions else you want to ask this orc?
Do you know where the Plank King keeps his treasure?
In the throne roost.
Roost?
Throne roost.
Are you familiar with our international snitches get stitches policy?
Throne Roost. Well, I'm gonna look back over it. Well, thank you very much. It's a beautiful day out here, so enjoy your view.
And you see pretty much kind of a specter of a spirit, as they just kind of flutter off, and the eyes go dark again, and he just goes,
Like, all right, Eldon, we're gonna talk about that later.
Guys, it's a new thing I learned. When we magically got stronger, I learned how to do that.
Oh, we magically got stronger? That might explain.
I get it.
I get it. Okay. Is that why my pee is black? We'll figure it out.
we'll work it.
Also, is it weird that I only pee once every, 8 days? We'll work that too.
Yeah, that's, you may want to see a doctor for
You
that.
might have two things.
You remember that mega syphilis we went past?
The ultra syphilis.
No. All right. But I say after a long walk, you reach the top of the stairs,
Take a short
and
drink of water.
you find a cave that is flanked with torches on either side, as well as a couple of, pirates. That one has a short sword kind of at his hip, and the other one kind of has a pistol as they kind of holstered against their leg. And you see the Captain Greenskin kind of waves, and they wave back. They recognize him, and they go kind of on ahead of you, and they just look at you and just like.
I just put his hand down.
Disappointed look.
Just Captain Greenskin turns around and just.
I gently put his hand back down.
Okay, so you kind of enter this cave with Captain Greenskin and Jexa. They're walking ahead of you, and it kind of snakes through this cavern. And off to the left at a certain point, you do see what appears to be just make a perception check for me.
I'm gonna do it this time. A fucking 9 again. 13.
19.
19? Okay,
15.
got it.
Oh, and for Peter, Peter got a 18.
So Eldon and Peter notice that there appears to be a torch down that hallway, and it seems to have more of a gold, like, flavor to the light. Like, it looks a little different.
I'm going to make a mental note of that.
Okay. So
Actually, can I try to elbow Brielle and just like motion down the hallway?
Okay.
I would say that at this point you don't have any pirate's eyes on you, but you're able to do that pretty easily.
Okay, so yeah, I'll be like, Brielle, down there.
And you look down and you just see like beautiful, brilliant light. I would say that looks a little bit more shiny.
I start to try to like go that direction.
Do I notice this?
Greenskin grabs your wrist and keeps walking.
I
I
noticed
like
that.
shake it. Like I'm like, oh, sorry. I like monetary items.
First and second rule of this
I'm trying
island.
real hard. You
Brielle.
don't understand. It's hard for me.
Keep it in your coin purse.
I'm trying. There's a lot.
Right. And eventually you get to this chamber and you see a pretty much in this room you see a little desk kind of out to the left a little bit. You see a large throne that appears to be made of driftwood that kind of has steps made of driftwood going up to it. If you would imagine the Iron Throne except made of driftwood just kind of sitting there. And atop it you see a large Goliath man, just burly with muscles, wearing,
Tight bow tie.
I would say, wearing a large triangle hat with this long, dark, curly hair sitting on, kind of sitting on his head. He wears a vest that appears to be made from a direwolf, and no shirt, brown pants that are kind of tattered at the ankles a little bit. It's just a mountain of a man, large muscles, and a stern look on his face. Sitting atop of this throne with a couple of attendants, I say, at his side. One is sitting at the desk, kind of working, and the other one kind of seems to be standing there with a sword. I see. As Captain Greenskin approaches, he kind of kneels down and goes, Your Highness.
I will also kneel.
Yeah.
You know?
We'll only kneel.
Everyone taking a knee?
Yep.
Okay. Your Highness, I say we've come to, settle a couple of different scores with you right now. One, I would like to introduce you to a few new members of my crew. This is Snowguard, Peter, Eldon, Brielle, and Iltha. They, helped me get here today, and I just wanted to introduce you, as part of the crew. And you see the Plank King kind of looks down, and he kind of sits there like this. And anyone who wants to, I want you to make a history check for me. I would say, well, no one really has advantage here.
Oh my god, that one.
Yeah, you don't know.
13.
I'm like, what are we doing again?
I also got a 13.
So both of you know.
Peter?
And Peter got a 19.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet.
Both of you and Peter know that Goliaths typically don't grow hair. So something's off here. And with Peter being as high as it is, he notices that not only that, there appears to be a small, like, flesh-colored strip of skin that seems to be sitting on top of there.
Gross.
Like attached to his body? Oh.
I see. He's got it stretched.
So it's
over.
a leather face.
Yeah.
You also have heard tale that the previous Plank King had long black hair.
Oh no.
And the Snowguard's just like happily looking around.
La 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 la. So,
So it's just like an episode of Futurama where like you kill the emperor and then you're the next emperor. Then he gets
I mean,
That's just medieval history.
I mean, that's just medieval history, and also,
That's true.
yes,
Well, at least my assassin will get what's coming to him.
that's right. So, yeah, let's just see here. He's gonna make an insight check on you guys, seeing if you guys are trouble.
Can I give him like lovey flirty eyes?
No, so he looks down at you. You can tell. No, you can tell that he's just not really interested in you guys, and he's just kind
We
of
are
like,
beneath his notice.
pretty much. And he goes, and the other business you're wanting to discuss?
I like stand up with the chest.
The chest. You stand up with the chest. And, say Captain Greenskin also stands up and goes, "You have my sharpshooter Yerrick still in your custody." And he goes, "I do." He goes, "I've come with his ransom." And what do you do?
I'm just gonna stand until someone tells me to move.
You see that Captain Greenskin kind of motions for you to set the chest down in front of the planking.
All right, I go like. I'm sorry. I go
Lord.
like uncomfortably close to the plank king, like slowly, like not threateningly.
You see him kind of grip his he
And
has a large
I bow
sword.
my head, and as I get like at his feet, I just put it down and then like stay on my knee for a second.
Okay, and he kind of, looks at you, eyeballs you, and kind of kicks the chest open. And he goes, "Well, it seems that you are a little short." And
Well, I'm a full-grown dragon. I don't say that.
and you see that Captain Greenskin goes, "There's 5,000 gold pieces in there. That was what we discussed." He goes, "Well, if I recall, it was closer to 10.
Sure.
And you see as Greenskin starts to stand or starts to kind of walk towards him, and Jexa kind of grabs the back of his pant leg. And as he starts to step forward, you see the Plank King grab that sword and hold it, and you see this necrotic energy that starts to kind of pulse around the sword. And you see Captain Greenskin kind of thinks better, kind of sits there, and he goes, "I must have misheard you. I thought you said 5,000, but I guess we need to get 10. And he goes, you see the Plank King kind of looks a little smug and kind of just goes, "Yeah, you better get another 5. And at that point, Captain Greenskin goes, "Permission to be dismissed." And the Plank King kind of just waves him off. And you see as Greenskin turns around and is just marching off, in the other direction, and Jexa follows him.
I'm gonna just raise my hand as I'm kneeling in front of him.
And goes, he kind of nods your direction.
I'm to the Plank King.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, sir, I don't know what the proper title is, but your Plank Kingness.
He goes, "Your Highness will suffice."
That I love. You have a highness energy about you, so that's quite fitting. My compatriots and I, we've been traveling with Captain Greenskin, and we are quite capable adventurers, varying skill sets. Perhaps, in order to help repay the balance of the ransom, maybe there's something that my party could do for you on Captain Greenskin's behalf. Employ.
Sure. Give me 5,000 gold.
It's very good. Nothing else?
I don't know you. I don't know any of you. I honestly don't know why we're still having this conversation.
Do you want me to...
Get out!
Do you want me to leave the gold? Do I take the gold?
No, you...
Do I leave? I'm just trying to get some instruction here, Your Highness.
He shoves you down the stairs.
So he leaves the gold.
Yeah, I mean...
Do I... I'm just like...
I would say at that point, you go down a few flights, a couple flight of stairs there, you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you kind of tumble. He goes, "Get out of here." Get!
Oh, I'm already out.
Okay.
Walking out.
My plan was to go behind Captain Greenskin.
Okay, so are we all leaving? What are we
Is
doing?
everybody else out?
Yeah.
I'm peacing out.
Yeah, I'm like mosey. I'm like
Okay.
I'm like moonwalking out. Just like
My bad!
as I moonwalk out, I want to look around, just very
I
quickly.
also want to look around.
And see if I
while
see.
looking.
What are you looking for?
The throne room. I'm looking for a scroll,
Okay,
I'm looking for
perception check.
scrolls.
Perception check.
but it might be in his
Or a sign of
throne
my
room.
brother.
wherever
Go for
is.
it. Yeah. I'll get you that.
You said perception.
Perception. Yeah.
That would be 18.
God.
You look around and you're pretty sure you don't see any signs of the scroll in the throne room.
So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna break this guy out.
Well, let's walk out. We're out.
Yeah, we gotta get
Greenskin
out
is just
of the-
continuing down, does not look happy.
Like, we're not gonna give this bitch some more gold. Fuck
No,
that.
Oh, hell
for sure
no.
not.
We're looking for too much shit.
I need a drink.
Is there a bar on this place?
Yes, there is.
Is there a
You
bar
lead the
on
way.
Dark Toe Island?
Lead the way, Captain.
Leads the way. You go back down these large stairs, and near the docks you see a tavern that he's walking you towards called the Bloated Cup. Looks a little bit ramshackle, worn down on the outside, but once you enter in, you find a tavern that kind of has uproarious laughter and a group of pirates playing a few different instruments in the corner, laughing, having a good time. And you see a female Goliath as a barkeep that's kind of taking orders, and as you walk in, Captain Greenskin goes, "Shota, give me all the whiskey you have." And she kind of like looks at him.
I look at her and I go, same.
He just goes, "I know what you heard. Give me a lot of whiskey. I need more than that." And she goes, "Oh, okay." And you see she like pours like normally you get the like, yeah, pretty much like exactly. Normally you get like a little bit. It's like that much, and he just like sits there and sips it and is just kind of staring off into space. And you see Jexa looks very concerned. Let's see. She doesn't really know what to say.
To the group. Like, listen, guys, I can do tidal wave. I can set the whole place on fire. What we gotta do?
I think maybe we first see if we can possibly find 5,000 more gold before we start burning the island down.
We
Do
are
we
not
have
giving
to?
this guy more gold.
Do we
I
have
refuse.
Yeah, if I get 5,000 gold, that's just going to be Snow Guard's money.
I can do control wire.
Okay,
World
so-
right here, right now.
I'm going to look around the tavern
Okay.
for somebody who seems upset and like angry.
Okay. Look around the tavern.
21.
Captain Greenskin looks pretty upset. Everyone else looks pretty fine.
I look around to see like if there's anyone close by, like listening to us or paying close attention or anything.
So you see that group of pirates that were in the corner, and you kind of, as you walked in, you kind of noted that the head honcho of that group, which appears to be this tabaxi man, which is basically a cat person.
Oh.
I would say who. Let me see what I wrote here. All right. Let's see. You see that he's very ostentatiously dressed. He's got this hat that is like this big on top of his head, like a large feather that kind of sticks out of it.
Puss in Boots.
He sticks out like a sore thumb.
I look at Eldon and I'm like, dude, his hat makes yours look.
He's
like
got
shit.
kind of like tiger-like skin. I would say like fur. I mean, and yeah, he's just kind of looking at you guys. Kind of has clocked you guys pretty much.
I'll go talk to him.
Okay. All right, you go over to him, and do you like sit at a stable, or what are you doing? How do you introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'll go up there and be like, what's your poison of choice today, Cap?
He goes, kind of looks up at you, and he goes, I tend to like the rum.
All right, a round for the table on me.
Oh, most generous of you.
Absolutely. Name's Snowguard, by the way.
Ah, Felix. Good to meet you.
Felix the cat.
Felix the cat.
All right.
Felix Swiftstride, if you're curious.
I'm not. So,
Damn!
pleased to make your acquaintance. I noticed you noticing me, and I wanted to put you on notice that I noticed you too.
Cool.
What business do you have on Dark Toe?
Well, we were just here to take a little bit of a break before we go out and try and earn a little bit more money.
I understand. How long have you been back home?
Oh, just a couple weeks.
Oh, very nice. It's good to have a safe place to come back to, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dark Toe is a great place.
Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's the damnedest thing. One of our men displeased the pirate, or the Plank King, and we were hoping to barter him out, but, the price goes up as it does. Just the damnedest thing. I wish I knew if he was okay. It's a burden,
Well, you could always visit him in the prison.
Is that right? Yeah, I know
At
where
that point, you see that, Captain Greenskin has finished his large drink already, throws the glass down on the ground and storms out.
We should stop him. He's gonna get himself in prison.
I want to stay with the cat. Y'all maybe go after him.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna stop him necessarily. I'm just gonna be like, hey, Captain, what you doing? Where you going?
I don't have the ability to stop him.
I would say he's probably ignoring you as you're trying to like get a hold of him. That kind of thing.
Well,
You kind of tell that he's walking with a purpose.
I'm still gonna follow him.
Okay, you're following him.
I'm just gonna walk with him.
We'll wrap up. Felix conversation. All right. What's your last?
Yeah. Visited him at the prison. I could, but we've had. You seen my captain over there, filled to the brim with whiskey. We've had a few ourselves. I probably couldn't find my way back to the ship right now.
We're part of Captain Greenskin's crew.
Yes.
Yes, I heard about Yarrick. That is a very sad situation.
Our current state, a little bit too much whiskey. I probably couldn't find my way back to the ship. So, can't make my way to the prison
you
now.
You haven't taken a drink since you got here.
Oh, we came in pretty
turned up.
Yeah. I can't afford.
Make a deception check for me, because you're just straight lying to him at that point.
That's a 7.
You get the feeling that he is very mistrustful of what you're saying at that point.
Okay. Well, truth be told, we actually recently joined Greenskin's group. We've come to care about him. We've had our adventures. You fight together, you grow together, and I frankly have never been on Dark Tour before. Wouldn't be able to find my way to the prison by myself. Give me a point. I'll go check on Yerrick and see if he's doing okay.
He kind of sits there and he goes, "Okay, well, the prison is up underneath the that ridge over there, and you see like there's a window that kind of back, and it's kind of like." You guys kind of went off to the right in order to go up the staircase to get to the throne roost. This kind of goes off to the left and underneath a cliff. The cliff kind of curves like that. Okay. I would say you see it kind of goes underneath there. He's like roughly right around there.
Well, I do appreciate it. Maybe I'll go check in on him, and I'll put down 2 gold. I go another round for the guys on me.
Oh, thank you. And you see like all of the musicians are just like, hey, and like they start playing like he's a jolly good fellow. Nice. Just like extremely excited about it.
I'll make my way out, and I do want to try to just head towards prison, unless I can see them once I'm outside.
Okay. So.
Are you trying to do something?
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to him.
Okay, so just curious what's Eldon and Peter up to, and then we'll kind of shift over to, let's see, these two.
I'm kind of tagging along with Snow.
Okay. So, I would say, Greenskin is walking, and you see that Jexa is following him as well. And you just kind of hear him muttering under his breath as he's walking.
Captain, where are you going?
Son of a bitch.
Where are we going?
I was saying, I'm making sure our man's okay.
We're just gonna go visit him? Not gonna do anything rash?
Kind of looks up at you, and you do see kind of just tears kind of forming in the sides of his eyes, and he's just like, not if I can help it.
Because you know better than I do, doing something rash is not going to get him out. Wink. We're going.
I'm winking.
All of a sudden, a rat scurries by.
Something in your eye?
No.
And you have...
Just, we certainly wouldn't want to do anything rash.
You might want to get that checked out. That's that could be something wrong with your brain.
Okay. And you have my word that we will get him out.
He kind of sighs and he just goes, I appreciate that, but I don't know how we're going to get him out.
Oh. We'll think of something.
We have
our ways.
We have ways.
So,
Both start stripping.
I would say that, Lord. Anyway, you guys get up, you see him continue to walk, and at that point, you guys have caught up.
Okay.
And you do realize he's going to the prison. I would say you guys don't really know where you guys are headed, but I would say you notice him kind of take the left of the fork, kind of going up underneath. And I would say kind of towards the back of the island, you eventually get to a platform that sits underneath the cliff. And the cliff has several what appears to be boxes hanging from it.
But as you get closer, you realize that those are not boxes; those are cages.
This is the first
And
one.
you see, let's say, a few people who just are on death's door, like sitting in those cells. And say Greenskin eventually stops at one that's just kind of dangling, say, a little bit overhead of you guys.
And the other side of this is just cliff face. So
It's just pretty much you're walking onto a bridge that's kind of wrapping underneath the cliff.
okay.
And it looks like if anyone tries to like open these cells, they're just gonna fall immediately
Into just nothing.
into just like
water and
splat
rocks.
dead.
How
like rocks.
high? Like, can we see him, or is he like way like?
I would say he's roughly like 10 feet up above you.
Okay. Okay.
So we're all together now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And say Greenskin kind of stops and looks up, and he just goes, "Yerrick," and I say you just kind of hear a weak "Captain," and I say he kind of like crawls over to the edge of the. I say pretty much he's in shadow at first, and you see him kind of crawl over to the edge of the cage, and he kind of like peeks through a little bit, and you see Yerrick. He's got a large beard that's just like really unkempt, brown. I would say really long, kind of brown, greasy, messy hair. And normally, dwarves are very stocky. I would say you've seen most dwarves that you've seen are just like broad chest, super strong, everything like that. And you notice that he is quite kind of withered and gaunt, and you see his lips are just kind of chapped. His eyes are kind of sunken in a little bit. He's very weak, and I say you can kind of tell it's taken a lot out of him just to kind of get over to the side. And Greenskin looks up and goes, "So, I paid your ransom?" And you see his eyes kind of like light up for a second.
Maybe don't lead with that.
He goes, "But it was raised again." And so you see he kind of sinks back a little bit and kind of plops down in the cell. He goes, kind of shakes his head, and he's like, I'm really trying. I'm trying, Uruk. But and you see like the tears that were starting to like form a little bit are starting to kind of flow a little bit, and he goes, "But it's gonna be longer before I can get back. I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get the 5,000 gold he needs."
Are there like a lot of guards around?
You see a few. You see a few guards kind of posted around.
Are they watching us?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're 100% watching all of you. He goes, "I don't understand why you tried to steal. You know the rules of this place." And he just kind of coughs a little bit. He goes, "You know as well as I do that it was to protect the Plank King. But he didn't want to hear what I had to say. He trusts her too much, and it's going to get him killed." And he just, I say, Greenskin kind of looks down, and he just goes, "You're paying for someone else's sins, and it's not sitting right with me." And I've kind of looks over at you guys, and he goes, "I think I got a good crew now. Whether we pay or we have to do something a little more drastic, I want to get you out of here." And I see Yerrick just kind of, I see he's very tired, but he just kind of nods, I say, whenever he says that. And Greenskin kind of looks down and kind of walks away. I'll say from you guys are still sitting there with Yerrick.
I want to. Can you see people in the cages? Not really.
Yeah, kind of.
I'll just look for my brother.
Okay, make a perception check for me.
Oh, 12.
Yeah, you don't see anyone that looks like a Dragonborn.
Okay.
polymorph. They just have to be within 60 feet.
Polymorph, and I also have, well, we could polymorph him into like a fly.
Well, the thing is, you have to realize that everyone here is loyal to the Plank King.
Yeah.
Any attempt to injure him will be fighting the whole damn island.
I know, but he has disguises.
Maybe.
Just imagine this like super withered and gaunt dwarf that has a disguise like just glasses and a mustache.
I also
Also,
have passed without a trace.
I also
That's
think that
amazing.
the Plank King would guess where he went.
I
Here's what I'm thinking. Clearly, there's something going on here that the Plank King doesn't really understand. If we can
Right.
figure out what's happening,
Who
and
she is.
yeah, and maybe we can expose them so he sees what's really happening. Maybe he'll let Yurik go, or at least at that point we'll have tried. And then if we gotta blow this fucking island all to hell, we'll
I
blow
think
it all.
Yuri's gonna die soon. He's like starving.
Somebody cure him up a little bit.
Yeah. Can I try to sneakily cure wound or
It's too
It's
high.
not cure
You have
wounds,
to.
I guess.
You have to touch for cure wounds.
No, I thought you had to touch.
No, that's
for
healing word.
Healing
Healing
word,
word
you
is
don't have
you
to
don't have to
touch.
touch.
Oh, I
You have it back.
flip-flopped.
Yeah, you're good.
Flip
No, healing word is 60 feet. Cure wounds is touch.
Right.
Yeah, okay. I just got it mixed up in my head.
You're good.
Well then I'll do healing word. Where is that? I'll do it at second level, 2d4.
Okay.
I'll just do this first. 2, 5.
Plus your wisdom modifier,
Oh, right.
which I
think
think
that's
went up.
4. No, that
It did.
is... Right? Mhm.
4?
Yeah,
So
4.
9.
So, 9.
Okay. You see as a couple of wounds start to close up a little bit, and you see like the kind of chapping around his lips kind of heals up, and he just kind of looks, he perks up a little bit, and he looks a little better than he did. He's still not great, but he just says, thank you for your help, and thank you for looking after Captain Greenskin. You guys aren't the first to try and help, but I wouldn't recommend trying to steal. The last person that tried to do that for me, he almost didn't make it out of here.
Who was it?
Little greenhorn by the name of Till.
I knew it. We know
Don't you
him.
have that
Well,
cocky, leaned back position?
can you give me
we
I want to go to the nearest guard that's watching this area.
I'm still
Okay.
talking to
Yeah, me
Yuri.
too.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, are we all sitting and talking to Eric, or are we?
I want to talk to the guard.
Is it a long conversation?
No.
Okay. Well, you go.
I go to the guard and go, no harm, sir. Just, you can tell we're here to visit our man Yurik. We understand he's done the Plank King wrong, but it's no way for a man of action like ourselves to die rotting in a cell. We're going to get more money to pay the remainder of his ransom, but I would be forever grateful if you could see to it that he just holds on long enough for us to get back, and I slip him 10 gold.
Make a persuasion check. Just flat. I would say at disadvantage, but you're getting advantage, which just
Okay.
takes that away.
Fit 8. Fuck.
Yeah. Thanks for the gold.
Yeah.
I'm going to do 10 more.
Make another persuasion check. I'll give you that.
Just flat?
Just flat, because again, I say
Come on.
this is technically advantage.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Trying to be good here. Trying to help the people out. I feel righteous energy flow through me with this 10 gold.
I feel God in this Chili's tonight.
And I feel the power of Till and
Bahamut.
Rockcliffe and all the ones I've loved and lost and cared for. And all I need to keep my soul intact is to get this man to hold on long enough to make it until we rescue him. 3.
Oh no.
Thanks for the gold.
Yeah, alright, I tried. Fuck
You're
off.
good.
Good luck, buddy. Walk away.
You're a good customer.
So I'm gonna tell you. Yes, we knew Till. He was
He was,
our part of our party for a while.
Oh, where is he now?
He's dead.
Snow has walked away.
Unfortunately-
Snow has walked away by this point.
Unfortunately,
Just your face after I asked.
unfortunately, he died while we were in battle.
That's a shame. He was a good one.
He was.
He was a good one.
So we're gonna need as much detail as we can get about this entire situation.
While all these
She's
guards
just
listening to us
I
talking.
mean-
I would say you guys are far enough to where you can kind of make things out of earshot. They don't really care what you say. They're just trying to make sure you aren't taking anything.
Sure.
All right. So, I would say, he goes, where do you want to start?
Whatever you think is necessary for us to know to help you.
He goes, well, about a year ago, I found out about a plot against the Plank King from the Wrath. She is a powerful and very influential pirate captain here. I overheard one of her men mention something about being able to take down the Plank King once she had enough preparation. And so I went to her ship to try and find something, just anything. However, I was caught. They thought I was trying to steal from her. And the only reason why I still live is because Captain Greenskin fought tooth and nail for me with the Plank King. He argued my case and got me sentenced up here instead of to one of the pikes.
Did he tell the Plank King what you overheard?
He did, but the Wrath is very persuasive. She was also present, and she demanded that I be punished in some way, and the Plank King chose her side of the story over Captain Greenskin's. Like I said, this is a compromise.
He did no investigation whatsoever into your claims.
He trusts her too much.
Is there a reason?
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait a second.
You don't know.
But that's true, I don't.
Yes.
He just goes, I think they just go way back. They could have been running a part of the same crew, I don't know. But for some reason, he just blindly trusts her. He didn't do any sort of investigation.
Is the Plank King someone you want to be in charge?
He goes, not really, but I did see it as an opportunity for our crew to move up a little bit. You know, one of the big ones fall, a couple of the little ones rise up.
Is the Wrath like a
That's
worse?
also super badass name. How does one earn such a moniker?
Right.
Because
The Wrath.
I would like to be referred to as.
The Wrath.
No, she's the Wrath. I can't be the Wrath. I want to be known as
The malcontent.
I want to be known as
The Gluttony.
The Grinch. The Grinch.
I was going to say something not completely stupid. But, I'd like to be known as he.
Might want to workshop
We'll
that.
workshop it.
You're gonna work on it.
Is the Wrath like more evil or worse than the Plank King?
I'm not a fan. And you see him just like sitting there in his cell, just like looks.
He
at
like
him.
coughs up some blood. Just,
No, he just kind of goes, I'm not a fan, but I guess I'm a kind of a biased opinion of her. I think she's worse. Something seems off about her.
Yeah. Do you know anything else about her that would be useful for us?
Her name is Rowena Pinkerton.
Oh shit!
what?
That's the person. The
Who's your guy?
gentleman. That's a gentleman's girlfriend.
It's not the
No?
gentleman's girlfriend.
We know that name
I
though.
Oh,
remember
is she the one, the
specifically-
seer?
We know that name.
Can I roll a history check?
Go for it.
We know that name.
We do know it.
I don't think you do.
17.
Yeah, no, they're wrong.
So do I know that name though?
No.
What was the gentleman's
I'm very confident.
Marion.
Remember
We
the?
know Rowena.
You both get real excited.
There's a
about
Rowena in Supernatural.
Also,
Also, Rowena Ravenclaw is.
Also,
the,
more
yeah,
people
but-
can be named Rowena than just one.
What was her
in the
last
row.
name?
Pinkerton.
I swear.
I would go
Maybe
by
there's
Raph
not
too
a
if I was
Rowena
named
in
Pinkerton.
Supernatural.
Hey guys, I'm pretty confident as my character that this conversation is supposed to be about that we don't know that person. So,
Fine.
more information, please, Mr. Dying and Shackled Man.
What's knowing her name help? Getting her background?
Man, you guys, I was so stoked. I was like, man, that's some real knowledge drop. Y'all got me all razzed.
I know. I was like, wait, what did I
really
bet?
thought I was
like, did I mess something up?
Familiar.
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I didn't name any other characters that. And he goes, she's some kind of magic user, but I don't know exactly what kind. I really don't know much more than that, but she's a very creepy woman.
Necromancer.
Yeah.
Especially if he has necromancer magic like we saw, then
That's true.
and they
Yeah.
go way back, then they
Necrotic
might
energy
be
in the
similar.
sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we know what species she is? What?
Well,
She
he's-
is.
She is.
She's a human, and I know that she likes to. I know that her ship's name is the Devil's Fury, and
That's awesome.
let's see. I know that she tends to drink at the Even Keel.
Which is located.
It's kind of on the other side of the island from the docks.
I see. I see. All right. Well, that is certainly helpful information. The captain said that your ransom was raised again. Do you know how much money the captain has given the Plank King to try to get you out so far?
Kind of like looks down and he goes, "It's been about 15,000."
Jesus, fuck this guy.
He's not gonna let him out.
Oh
No,
no.
he's not.
Oh no.
We're gonna
That's
wreck
why we
this
gotta.
shit.
Yeah. Take matters into our own hands.
And all of a sudden, DMX's "Here Comes the Boom" starts swelling up in the background. Y'all don't really want it now.
No.
All right. Well, I
Okay.
I am going to try to subtly take one of the berries and throw it to him. Do not eat this
You see his mouth is watering and he's like,
until you are at death's door. It will keep you alive for maybe a few days, but it comes at a cost. You only eat this if you are about to die. Do you understand?
kind of looks at it.
Your captain knows how to create the antidote to this, but you do not want it just for funsies. It's
Don't
not
I
good.
have a healing potion? Can I just give him a healing
Make a
potion?
persuasion check.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. 12?
He kind of goes, "You guys seem all right to me." And he kind of like looks at it and he goes, I don't really have pockets. You
Just
look,
keep it in a non-filth corner of your cage.
you look, and you see that the cages don't have like a solid bottom.
shit.
It's just like more
Oh,
cage.
damn.
It sucks. Like again, his
Is he
feet look
wearing
bruised.
clothes?
No.
All right, just put it in your prison wallet. It'll be fine.
Just
Hey, if you really want to, you can con one of the guards into eating it, and you might have a good time with that.
that sounds great.
All right. That one in the corner, specifically, I point to the one that took my gold.
He might be the one that's gonna help keep him alive.
He kind of like
Yeah.
glares a little bit, and he's like, "Consider it done." All right, so, Eric kind of says, "Well, that's about all I really know about the Wrath, but maybe you guys can figure out more than me. I'm giving every pirate this voice, and I need to stop that."
I mean, our culture has given every pirate a certain type of voice,
Yeah.
so why
Yarr.
not change it?
I feel like... What's that, Andy?
I was gonna say, yeah, just give me like the "Yar, matey."
Well, I feel like Snowguard has gone through like 12 voices so far.
That's fine.
So I'm stealing all of your voice variety.
You're draining with my power.
As I leave, I go, "All right, Jarek. It's been great to see you. Be well. We shall return."
Just kind of waves and is like, "Laters." But
I am the darkness.
Where are they? Harvey Dent. Anyway,
And
so.
then we lost our viewer.
No, we gained at least
No, we lost
one.
them a while ago. It's fine. But all right. So what are we doing?
I'm going back to the ship. I think maybe we need to go back and sort of regroup and make a plan, get some information.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Captain Greenskin would have told us all this shit,
You didn't ask.
but we didn't ask. That's
we,
true.
We were around the topic enough that he could mention it.
You know, he could have volunteered the information. I did get kicked in the face down some steps.
Also-
Well, he wanted to play fair and square.
Exactly.
That's
He
just
did.
not gonna
He was
happen.
trying to play fair and square.
Plank King
Yeah, that's true.
is not gonna let that happen.
All right. I want to take note of how many cages have prisoners in them in this area.
I would say with that perception check you rolled earlier, you do note that there's probably, I'd say about 20, 25 other prisoners in there.
Okay. All right. Back to the ship.
Yep.
All right. So you make your way back to the
Do you want to
Emerald
ask
Way.
him if he knows your brother or is her know your brother?
Oh, yeah. So, how long have you been prisoner here, Yarrick? It's been about a year, right?
Here.
Has a prisoner come in here by chance by the name of Rocklaugh?
Doesn't ring a bell.
A dragonborn, maybe looks a bit like me, a little bigger.
No.
Are there any fighting pits on this island?
He goes,
Snow
Well-
pulls out the immovable rod again.
oh my god.
I was thinking that might be a way for his brother to make money too.
Yeah, that's true.
There's not really any on the island. I would say we try not to fight too much. It tends to go overboard, if you know what I mean.
Well, you guys are pirates, and ships have, you can go overboard a ship, so I think I get it.
Fighting pit quickly becomes killing pit with pirates.
Oh, I
So
didn't get it.
we just kind of try not to have them on the
Is
island.
is there a place that
I
like-
cannot express to you how much you look like Jack White right now from this camera.
Oh my god.
is there a place do races tend to segregate on the island? Just kind of
He
intermingle.
goes, pirate crews are pretty diverse. I feel like you should know that with Captain Greenskin. He's got kind of an eclectic batch of people.
He seems kind of unique, so not really sure.
Yeah, he's one of a kind. that's
Any
for
of the
sure.
other pirate captains or crews interested in defending your side by chance?
They all wanted to stay out of it. They were surprised that Greenskin walked away from that encounter.
I just want
Okay.
to murder everybody.
Yeah, we're going to be very tactful on this island. Grant's forcing us.
I know.
That's why this.
We're not
See,
usually-
it's good that on this nice pirate ship adventure, I learned restraint and forethought.
Good
It's
job.
helping right
the
now.
hard way.
If I got kicked in the face 2 months ago, I would have already been dead on this island. So.
Yeah, not gonna lie, Plank King has got a hefty staff block
Yeah,
on him.
I'm sure. I'm
But-
sure. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Are we trying to? Do you want to run some more stuff? Or just
I mean, it's up to you guys. You guys
I'm
want
good
to explore more?
I gotta work tomorrow.
Okay.
I'm kind of sleepy.
All right, so
wind down?
you guys head back to the Emerald Wave as things kind of are winding down. I say again, you get back and
This is that last tavern.
no, I would say
Oh, that's the ship.
yeah, you guys are going back to your
Oh,
ship.
sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that's kind of where you're sleeping for the night. I say it's been. I would say this is kind of about midday, and I say Captain Greenskin is back on or he's not anywhere to be found, but Jexa is there, and you see that she's kind of filled in the rest of the crew on what's been going on, and you see a lot of cast-fallen, faces, and say people are not looking too happy.
Snowguard puffs up his chest, struts onto the ship, makes eye contact with everybody on board. Says, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come not to mourn Jessic, but
Get a bunch of ears from him.
Yesic!
Yeah, what's his name?
Yarrick!
Damn it!
I've said it like a billion times!
Look, it's hard. Okay, we're wrapping up. Look, I know that some have come before and tried to aid you in this adventure. But this group, and I point to everyone, maybe not those two as much, but at least 60% of us are capable, we are committed, we are loyal to this crew, and you have our word that if it cost our very lives, we will return Yerrick. I got it that time. Safely to you. I don't care if we have to tear this island apart, rock by fucking rock.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, damn it. This is the worst night of rolls I've had.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You rolled a lot whenever you're trying to steal some berries.
Fuck, 12 again. That's a 10 plus, yeah.
You see that a couple people are kind of like clapping, but like you see Jexa looks visibly nervous with what you're saying because she is just like, a lot of people come in here before and tried to say things will change, and it's not so far. So
I look at her and I say, look, I understand, and you have every right to doubt our commitment and our ability. But I promise you, you ain't never had a friend like me.
I'm just kidding.
I was gonna like fade to black.
But she just kind of has her arms crossed and looks very unsure of the situation. But as you guys kind of collect your thoughts and think about what your next step along the way is, I guess we will cut it there. So say have a good one if you're watching this, and we'll see you next time. Bye.